As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwokika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day Chukwuabiama benigwe whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth, Chukwuabiama, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
I am a Bocachan, no Bossatabo, Bossiburaka, Unzuaka, Kayamapuro, and as an eye, logic, I not took I weapon of Bossatabo, Bossiburaka. When I said what you cook, Kabia Mokikelo, or Bassivini, one note to an Yaji Benaka, or Jingo Koroja, West Side, whatever we go, Naka Mess. When I said I want to Gena Walibon, Gena Walaji, Gena Walibon, Gena Walolu, Wakela in a Wakela, no, the Wakela for Wakela, and for the none of the dozen song will of our challenge. Enu Uraji and our Raji, Mbu Raji, and the Uraji Indish and Andozo and the Prezo Kukanka. Then go Biafra 1967 to 1970. Our fathers, our mothers, our brothers, our sisters, our cousins, our nephews, our friends. Then go Biafra 1967. So going to be a Raji and Noble. I went to Nibe, going to be a Raji Noble. I went to Nibe, going to Babra Yosia and abandon work, a Babylon Yosia and abandon money. Then I took Guna, Guinea Najarano. When I say Enu Raji and our Raji, Mbunaga and Dish and Andozo, Kono Raji, Yakuanazu kind of Kunoji, no Basatabo, Bosibra, Kariana, Kugabon Duana, can do I know, and Duana from Duana War. I take a try Yoma, go to try Yoma, for try Yoma. Kako try Yoma, Hanan is an Candy Bojami and Andy Bochuko Kabam and go with Malaya. Whereas in Yana Kuna, Kana Kuno, the Yana Kuno, the Kana Kuna, for Yana Kuna, for Kana Kuna, for Kana Kuna, for Kana Kuna, to Kana Kuna, to Kana Kuna here. Kana Kuna, Kana Kuna, as a boy, and a Kuka Biafra, Kana Kuna, Kana Kuna. When I should go Kabama, the Kuyan Bomas and Nancano. The Biana, the Biano, the Biana, for the Biana, the Biano, to the Biana, the Biana, so Piana Mazia, the Naki, you and the Naka, bodies of my belly as a Bushita Cocos, a Buchitomoya. I love when another Biano Raya, no Bosan Kata, Tassi Bakogosiwade. Now a great school Kabiama, when I not be Siala. Yeah, Bonina. I said, do. Umuna Momo Biafra. I take a trana Yama, go the world to Yama, Kafa for Trana Yama, and do I in a care, do I know the do I know for, do I know for I went up to Kikabia, Kikalo, but Sibini, one note to a young London, Koraka, one area to Wabakura Zurika. Only getting at the Nabakaya, Adonai, ancient of days. Elohim of our forefathers, Elohim of our ancestors, El Shaddai, Hashem, Most High God, Chukwu Okike Abịama. We committed our leader n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke, anyị na-asị n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke, n'isi onye ndu anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Okwu Kanu, the Yeshua of our time, the Irokotri of our time, Ọhamadike one, ọnụ na-ekwuru Igbo niile, ọnụ na-ekwuru Biafra niile. Wee na-asị n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke na naba anyị, ndụ ya na-eke, ndụ ya n'orie, ndụ ya n'afọ, ndụ ya na nkwọ, ndị a n'ụtụtụ, ndị a n'ehihie, ndị a n'anyasị, nke na Chukwu, nke na ana, nke na ihe na-ejere ana ozi, nke na ihe ana na-ejere ozi. Wee na-asịkwa Chukwu Abịama dododo nakwa nwanne anyị nwoke bụkwa our prime minister, Biafra government in exile, autopilot, Maazị Simon Ekpam. Wee na-asị Chukwu Okike Abịama n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke na n'Igbo niile. Mmụọ eke ngị bụ ihe, ihe ọmasị na ihe ga-eru aka. Mmụọ orie ngị bụ mmiri, ndụ mmiri, ndụ azụ, ndụ agha bụ ndụ mmiri, iji agha bụ ije mmiri. Mmụọ afọ ngị bụ ana ya echekọta ya na eke, chekọta ya n'orie, chekọta ya n'afọ, chekọta ya na nkwọ. Mmụọ nkwọ ngị bụ ikuku na ihe ọmasị na ikuku ga-eri aka, na ndụ ya ga-adị na eke, na ndụ ya ga-adị n'orie, na ndụ ya ga-adị n'afọ, na ndụ ya ga-adị na nkwọ. Eje anaghị abụrụ isi ije. Wee na-asịkwa Chukwu Okike Abịama, okike kele ụwa, na ọ ga-adị ka echi na echi adị agwụ agwụ, na osisi pụtara ife dị bụ ụgbọ na ojiregbu aha Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ojiregbu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ojiregbu Simon Ekpam ga-egbu onwe ya, ọ ga-etinye isi ya, ngị na Chukwu, ngị na ana, ngị na ihe na-ejere ana ozi, ngị na-agwụ nsị ọha mehie, ngị na ndị mbụ, ndị egede, ndị ichie, ndị ọzọ, ndị kwuru eziokwu ka nka. Chukwu debere ọkọrọfọ ọkọrọnkwa ha ụwa ma ha nwabeza ọnọ n'ihu ndị nkọ ha duru mgboke duru zom iwu duru obi nwụba anụ ụmụ dura n'isi eke, otu a sikwu ya ka o ga-esi anụ ọkịja niile, otu a sikwu ya ka o ga-esi wede n'aha Great Chukwu Okike Abịama, onye anyị na mkpịsị ala enye mgbe niile. A na-agwọ ọ na-ere nke e mere ju oyi eme ọzọ, isi emeghị nwere anụ n'ebe ya. Wee na-asịkwa Chukwu Okike Abịama n'isi mụ IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, the genuine ones indeed, working as seriously to make sure that Biafra is restored in Biafra land. Eze Chukwu Okike Abịama, also the principal officers of Biafra government in exile, autopilot. Eke ketara na ihe ọma ka o rere na ihe ọma ka fụfụtara na ihe ọma ka kwụpụtara na ihe ọma, ndụ anyị na-eke, ndụ anyị n'orie, ndụ anyị n'afọ, ndụ anyị na nkwọ. Ngị na Chukwu, ngị na ana, ngị na ihe na-ejere na ozi, ngị na ihe na-ejere ụra asọ ọkịja ozi. Chukwu Okike Abịama, okike kele ụwa gbasiri n'igbe. When I say the angel Chukwu Okike Abịama also guide us and protect us till Biafra is restored in Biafra land. Anywhere we are going, Chukwu Okike Abịama n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke. Mmụọ eke ngị bụ ihe ọmasị na ihe bịa ga-eru anyị aka. Mmụọ orie ngị bụ mmiri, ihe ọmasị na mmiri ga-eru anyị aka. Mmụọ afọ ngị bụ ana, ihe ọmasị na ana ga-eru anyị aka. Mmụọ nkwọ ngị bụ ikuku na ihe ọmasị na ikuku ga-eru anyị aka n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke. Ngị na Chukwu, ngị na ana, ngị na ihe na-ejere ana ozi, ngị na ihe ana na-ejere ozi, ngị na agwụ nsị ọha mee. Onye ọbụla mama aka nzu na aka nzu dị mma na we are whiter than snow, na nzu enwe ntụpọ na Igbo, na nzu bụ omenala Igbo niile, na nzu bụ izizi a na-enye mmadụ na mmadụ bịa ebe mmadụ. Na ihe anyị na-ekwu okwu n'ụbọchị nke taa, Chukwu Okike Abịama na-ekwu ihe anyị na-ekwu okwu bụ Biafra, ka anyị na-ekwu okwu bụ nwoke ọ bụ nwaanyị ọ bụ ndị onye ọbụla wherever they are planning evil against the total restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu Okike Abịama, na House of Government House, House of Assembly, House of Senate, House of Rep, local government chairman, councilor chief, community leaders, whatever they are planning evil against the children of the Most High, against Biafra restoration, against our leader, also against the Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile, our brother Maazị Simon Ekpam. When I say Chukwu Okike Abịama, okwu ọjọọ dị nke kwuru gọvanọ ahụ wekwa n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke, n'oge chere ha ozo kpasa ụkpasa na eke, ozu akpọsa ụkpasa na orie, ụkpasa ụkpasa na afọ, ụkpasa ụkpasa na nkwọ. N'ụbọchị ndụ ha niile oge chere ha azụ ihe niile bụ ihe ọjọọ kwuru n'isi anyị, ọ bụ izinu na nke a gbara n'isi anyị. When I say Chukwu Okike Abịama, any evil plans of enemy in our land, in our Biafra restoration, wherever they are in planning against the total restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu Okike Abịama, in this planet earth, in House of Government House, House of Representatives, House of Assembly, House of Senate, House of Rep, local government chairman, councilor chief, community leaders, traditional leaders, wherever they are in their planet earth, in the four corners of this planet earth, in their marine kingdom, in their Owonu kingdom, in their Ekanka kingdom, planning evil against the total restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu Okike Abịama. Let their evil plan turn against their in Eke, ngị na Chukwu, ngị na ana, in Orie, ngị na Chukwu, ngị na ana, in Afọ, ngị na Chukwu, ngị na ana, n'ụtụtụ. The evil plans of enemy will go back to them in the mighty name of Great Chukwu Okike Abịama. A na-agwọ ọ na-ele Okike Abịama. N'aha Great Chukwu Okike Abịama. When I say n'ụbọchị nke taa, Kaine Kukuya, the land of the rising sun, we will love and challenge. I want to Kaina Bonita. The land of the rising sun, we love and challenge. The land of the rising sun, we love and challenge. Has the Chukwuka Kitaria, I want to Tungana Walibo, Genawalo, Wakela in the Wakela, no, the Wakela ina for Wakela and Wakela and Toto Wakela in a Wakela in answer. I got bookies here. I go and I got the question that Chad was supported if I did, but I have to give an appetite. I wish you a thousand. We are no Biafra. I can't try Biafra, Corridor try Biafra, for try Biafra, can go try Biafra, and to Kungana. I saw Biafra, I got to use an echo, we see a to use an audio, we see no Tiziana for Wisana, Tiziana for Wisana. When I said you work, you can get a low, but Sibini, one note to one young Langundo, Quarenca, you go and I to Wabakulas Unica. When I send a one night work up, Biafra United, Channel, television. No boss at table, boss, a breaker. Dubiana, Dubiano, Dubiana for Dubiana, Dubiano, Toto, Dubiana, Dubianayas. Or Popia Matia, the Ganaka, you and young the Ganaka, Chukwuka, my borders of my areas, Bushia Cocose, Bushitomoya, Arab, when I put Biano, and I had great school. When I spent almost in Qatar, the land of the rising sun, we love and cherish Chukwuka, my Okikalo, Basibinigua. I want to get a waribo, get a wallo, Wakela in a Kawakela, no, the Wakela enough, Wakela and Wakela, no Toto, Wakela in the Wakela in Ayaso. Why number time? The land of the rising sun we love and cherish. I want to know what's in Qatar, I know Kupanisia. Kawakela and Kawakela, no, the Wakela enough. No more IPOB, Nisumo Biafra, Nina. Wakela in a Kawakela, no, the Wakela enough, Wakela and Wakela and Toto, Wakela in the Wakela and Ayaso. Why number time? The Ganaka, the Ganaka. Bora is my Eliazo, Chukwuka, Monisi, one night workable Biafra United Channel. Twice you will see a Kogas, the Nisumu Biafra Nina, Nisumu IPOB Nina, Nisi indigenous people of Biafra Nina, no boss at all, boss a breaker, or twice you could Kogas away. Now her great Chukwuka, my Ayana Bisiala, and ya, Bonina. Anna war on air, came the joy, and Makosa.
Young flights in the mix.
The silver jacket body with Biafra gun. Umokoko, mad people everywhere. Dara. What you don't know is bigger than you. 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 Hey, he dey pay me, oh, gaga. He dey pay me, oh, gaga. He dey pay me, oh, gaga. This your G, he dey pay me, oh, gaga. The worst thing you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth, yeah. The worst thing you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth, yeah. Ah, he dey pay me, oh, gaga. Mama, he dey pay me, oh, gaga. In this your G, he dey pay me, oh, gaga. Sabotu, I see dey pay me, oh, for you. Open the fools everywhere. Open the fools everywhere. Open the fools everywhere. When we talk about our freedom, we're not going to fence. When we talk about our freedom, they're going to fence. When we talk about our freedom, you're going to fence. Yeah, he depend me, oh, gaga. Mama, he depend me, oh, gaga. In this your G, he depend me, oh, gaga. Sabotu, I see depend me, oh, gaga. Yeah. Biafra voice 247. Love you, we love you, everything me blood, brother man, you know. We go Chris. Chiamaka, Ogarras, Rasta man of God. Love you. Yeah. Biafra, you know. Ikuku. Bad guy, you know. But the water master. Love you. I can't have a go on. I get challenge, where's the minute? All them. Enemies of Biafra, mad people everywhere. You are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When we talk about a freedom, now go to face. You are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When we talk about a freedom, go now go to face. Yeah, he depend me, oh, for you. He depend me, oh, gaga. Africans, he depend me, oh, gaga. This your G, he depend me, oh, gaga. He dey pay me, oh, gaga. Omo, he dey pay me, oh, gaga. I don't know what's wrong with the reasoning ability of a black man. My God. So I'm on that maximum respect. He depend me for you. He depend me gaga. Africans, he depend me gaga. This your G, he depend me gaga.
All right, you are all highly welcome to this very live presentation, my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. According to the music that we are enjoying, the beginning says, Sabotua sinine wepụ aka enwe n'ofe tupu ọghọla aka mmadụ maka ọnọ ya fuju anya. Those saboteurs who have sworn because of their stomach infrastructure, therefore, they are determined to put the lives of over 80 million Biafran people worldwide into jeopardy. We are here to tell you this evening that now, unfortunately to you, Chiejigo already. We used to tell you, Kiju tutuwe chube woji tupu chieneji because obona chijie no ye fega lungwete. But we have come to tell you this evening, it is unfortunate because not digo late. Or digo very, very late for you. Na chiejigo ginanya. Therefore, that a woji imangwetezi again. Let us enjoy this piece of music from a young Biafran boy.
Think about your life because the end time is so near. Ndi to innocent, I'm going to Matano di. Every Siana Tisu, will you ever go my president? Makano Panuboko, all party Chiria, I want a boss on the on a Chikanaka. I see Mabura Bonomare, Yaburu, Biaru. Namogara Palamo, surrounding was on money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa Mubaram see, Nabia Frabalamo, Iabuna Nene, Kambu Paraya no. Bakanoji Femata with Yakaye, Akalobe Ilo, they say. Oye we feel fair. Nka Biafra is my life. Biafra, I must go back to Iran. And just a one to go to say. Ogonyega bara mufero, ifa ukemere ya 4 years ago. Gonna talk in so, Bongo Lodira Kumi Kahana. Mano yes na bugoba na hibu. Wesi no choro wa Nigeria. Yabi go solo ndia usala ugausa. Kanyo wezero wa neba. Maka no buro lo ugausa. Aze kugoba no is. Yoga tutapandia usofuma.
Guinea, thank you, my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. Wow. This very live presentation this evening, today's date is 16th of September 2024.
And the time right now is exactly 25 minutes past 8 p.m. in the land of Chukwokikabiama. I hope you can hear my voice. Please, if you can hear my voice, let me know in the comment section before we proceed. Let me know if my voice is sound and clear in the comment section before we proceed, please. Very, very important. Can you hear my voice? Is my voice coming out clear? I can see your comments in the comment section, my wonderful people of Biafra, but because of our time, we are not going to do as usual this very moment because we've got a lot of things at hand. So now I will also immediately, without further hesitation. This very live broadcast this evening, walking on, and it's going to be remembered. This evening live show will be remembered. So those of you who are able, who will be able to save, to download, to live stream on your different and various platforms, those of you who can share, if you know anything that you can do to keep this very broadcast, that will be very, very fantastic. Because even before this very broadcast, I have already dreamed in the past, not even today, because I knew a day like this will come. I haven't actually made a full-time broadcast talking about the Delilah. Yes, I have talked about her in several occasions, but not a full broadcast like this, which is what we are going to do this evening. I haven't also castigated her. I have always asked her simple questions. Whenever I talk about her, it's always a question. So, for the fact that we have dedicated this very full broadcast, live broadcast, I don't know how many hours it's going to take us to be here this evening. I would like it to be saved, because when time comes, we will revisit today. Again, one of the most important reasons that I have taken it upon myself to do this very evening live presentation is because of my personal role, the role that I played personally in smoking out the Delilah, in bringing the Delilah out again in the public to rant, starting with the discussion between me and the Prime Minister, which took place on his X live show a couple of days ago. I am very, very certain that almost all of you who are listening right now had that very conversation, which went so much viral, and the criminals in the DOS could not bear it. The Delilah could not bear it. Then she has to run like Osa or Mapata Nonu. The live conversation between me and the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko, which he said that he challenged the one that they call Uchechi, because the husband has banned her from talking about or against the Prime Minister moving forward. And he said that I challenge her to come out again and speak about me. The Prime Minister was talking to the woman through our conversation. Now, as if that was not enough, The subsequent live broadcast which I had, I'm going to ask you a question now after referencing this. The subsequent live broadcast that I had the next day, I also announced when I played the conversation with PM, I said to you listening to me right now, and I said to her directly from this very platform, that the PM has challenged you. And I know that the reason why he challenged you was because the order was given directly from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I also said that, but the moment she heard the broadcast, the challenge of the Prime Minister, and the broadcast that I'm making that very moment, I told you not to be surprised if you see her any moment from now moving forward, jumping up and down on the Radio Fulani, Radio Nigeria, where they call Radio Biafra, to rant a girl. How many of you were here when I made that announcement a couple of days ago? How many of you heard me say that? I told you, despite the challenge from the PM, do not be surprised if you see her on Radio Nigeria moving forward in few days to come. Do not be surprised if you see her coming there to rant. How many of you heard me say that? you see? Now, to make the matter worse, she could not even wait with all the heavy challenge from the PM and my own statement, which I made very clear. I am very, very certain that she heard that statement I made. I am 1,000,000% certain. In fact, that very broadcast probably should be my last broadcast. Let me even check my gallery. That very live broadcast was arguably my last live broadcast. My own personal live broadcast. Okay, it was second to the last broadcast apart from today. And that was just 4 days ago when I was talking about these saboteurs and amnesty collectors receiving woto from BLA. Where I also talked about, I was asking the one that called himself Meme Kanu question. Just 4 days ago, I warned. I said that even though with the challenge thrown at her by the PM and the word that I'm saying, do not be dismayed, do not be surprised if you see her tomorrow jumping on Radio Biafra. Boom. It did not even take ordinary 1 week to show you how desperate they are, to show you how idiotic they are, to show you how ignorant they are, to show you how shameless they are. It did not take ordinary 5 days. Ordinary 5 days. Boom. She was on Radio Biafra. Oh, God forgive me. She was on Radio Nigeria. She was on Radio Nigeria. Wow. Wow. This is another evidence of our strength. Another evidence of our strength and capability. Are you paying attention to what I'm saying? We are not here to sugarcoat any nonsense word. That is another evidence of our capability, our capacity, and our strength. Anybody who doesn't like it should go and hug transformer. If you are joining me right now, please, I want you to pay attention. We are not going to waste time. We will go straight to the point this evening. Please do the needful, like, and of course, welcome others as I welcome you. These very preambles will not take much time. We are diving straight into the main matter. I've got lots of, news that I really want to discuss this evening. Lots of them. Many of them. But for the fact that this Uchechi, for the fact that this Uchechi matter and her useless rant on Radio Fulani is a kind of long, is briefly longer than, I expected, I think I will have to jump straight into her matter. So please, once you are here, I welcome every one of you, even though I do not mention them today because the comments are too many. Let us move straight into the main matter that has brought us here this evening. Please, I welcome every one of you. Endeavor to welcome others. Now, we are going to begin with her own broadcast. After her broadcast, I don't insult anybody. I don't insult anybody. Talk more of insulting a woman. So, for the fact that I do not insult anybody, talk more of insulting a woman, we are going to expose her with some certain questions, right? So, first of all, we will analyze her own words and broadcast. After analyzing it properly, we will then use another video to question her. And that question, I bet you it will never receive any answer. We will question her with a different video, which I have already gotten. After that, we'll call it short. Now, those of you who will also make comments will be getting ready. Let us move and, of course, listen to the Delilah of our own time. And from there, we will start analyzing her. I am Tony Mafia without insult.
What's going on in the East now?
Insult, but based on what she will say here.
My brother-in-law, someone working for him, was coming with a worker, Ejide Hanozo, in Imo State. One ya was another Abaji or say, he won't name the can, he won't Igbo, sorry. It's a second on this side. He won't was in a gave a no Igbo cap and I go on Abaji or Baji Igbo, so. No,
Uchechi, can you be straightforward and stop stammering? Can you, for once, be straightforward and stop stammering? If you don't know what you're saying, just don't say it.
So keep that aside as well. Some people have a kidnap on her. They kidnap these people and then they ask for or request for ransom.
Are you not aware that your boyfriend, Uchechi sorry, hey, God forgive me. Uchechi Delilah Ejiofor. Uchechi Delilah Ejiofor. Are you not aware that your man friend, your own man friend, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, and his best friend called Benjamin Madubugu are into kidnapping in Biafra land? Are you not aware that they have gangs of kidnappers? That they kidnapped the Minister of Utilities in Anambra State? Are you not aware? This is something that is in the public. The whole world is aware of it. They have never debunked it. We know Ifajune Ejiofor very well. How he's a media, he's a media monger. He's a femme monger. He's a femme monger, Ifajuna. He's somebody that loves camera. He loves media. He loves publicity. If Ifajuna Ejiofor was never guilty of that allegation, it would have been all guns blazing. The roof would have been on fire. He would have been committed today. He will be talking about it. Although he may listen to me now tomorrow or maputakwa. I na adofanedo. Ima oga in on a village. Oga in a tonite. Igaruo. Onwere otu na-esi achụ ewu. Ima ewu na-atụ ọnụ na-abụ. Ịga na the other side. Iwelu ife akwụ. Ebusisi akwụ otu a. That ukwu ya amam ife a na-akpọ ya. Amunye ya ọkụ. Wee welie sonye n'ofu ọnụ ewi. Anwụrụ n'afọ ya n'ime. Ọ ya fugidie n'ime ọ mapụta n'ike. Otu aka anyị na-esi emefa. I know na ya do fanedo. Even though when they know that we are just trying to smoke them out, they will still come. They will idiotically come. That is to show you that they are ignorant. Now, if Ifajune Ejiofor has the history of running a kidnapping gang in Biafra land, which he has been busted several times. But do you know why the Nigerian police cannot arrest him? Nigerian police cannot arrest him. DSS cannot arrest him. In fact, Nigeria cannot arrest him because the game they all played together to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu supersedes every other crime that Ifeanyi Ejiofor can commit in Nigeria. Are you paying attention? What I'm saying this night, Bo, I don't know if I will have this type of broadcast again. The crime of Ifeanyi Ejiofor that resulted the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu supersedes every other crime he will commit in Nigeria. Therefore, nothing will happen to him. As far as the zoo is concerned, he will never, ever be arrested for kidnapping. Because they know themselves. They know themselves. Are you aware that Meme Kanu was arrested for car snatching? They detained him only for 3 months and he was released. Because of what? They know themselves. These are people that are gathered together to commit the biggest crime in the history of the Zoological Republic, if not history of Africa, because I've never seen such extraordinary rendition before in my life. Now, when you say kidnapping, you are talking about your man friend and his colleague, Benjamin Madubugu.
Now, where does the exchange take place? The back of the military checkpoint or police checkpoint. Also hold that. Now, that should align you or allude that to what Abacha once said, that any insurgents that lasted for 48 hours, take it to the bank, Aka government in there.
Of course.
Always said that, even before.
Of course. Yes. Yes. You nailed it. You nailed it, Uchechi, Delilah, Ejiofor. You nailed it. Any insurgency or insurgents, whatever they call it, that lasted beyond 24 hours, that means Aka government in Onia, you nailed it. You nailed it. That is the reason why the kidnapping of Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the kidnapping crimes The kidnapping crimes of Ifeanyi Ejiofor has lasted for 3 years now. Because of what? Aka government Donia. At least in Kana evidence. Evidence of the kidnapping of the Minister of Utility in Anambra State. There is evidence. The man himself confessed. The video is there. So, you nailed it.
Before I became aware of Abacha's statement, I have always known that I said to myself that any location, any environment, the people come together. So we're forming vigilantes. Such thing can never happen in our village. Go around there. Go and make your survey. Such thing will never happen. Any environment, the police force or whoever said there will be no crime here, go and check it. There will be no crime. Why can't you go to Asoro and make kidnap on that around that DSS connecting to the why can't you go and make kidnap? That never can make kidnap now. So the kidnapping stuff going on in the east, these criminals are working with some politicians, government in there, which will then take me to the leader of these kidnappers, these terrorists, yeah?
Now, the chicken, the chicken has finally come home to roast. Let's take that again. She said something about vigilante. Let's take that. Let's take it back. The chicken has finally come home to roast.
With some politicians. Stuff going on in kidnap. That never got that around that DSS connecting to the why can't you go any location, any environment, the people come together. So we're forming vigilantes. Such thing can never happen in our village.
Did you get that? I want you to be connecting the dots. Like as I said, I am going to analyze whatever she said and of course nailed her with what she will say. After that, I will play a video to ask her important question that can never receive any answer. But with that question, all of us will know what is going on, even though we already know. She said that any village, let's take that back again a little bit.
So we're forming vigilantes. The environment, the people come together. So we're forming vigilantes. Such thing can never happen in our village.
Did you get that? In any environment that people come together and say, let us form vigilante, such a thing can never happen in their village. So one of the angers that made the zoo to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu formed the Eastern Security Network. Are you paying attention? She's just exposing herself. No be me talking, na she talking. She said that any environment that people come together and say, let them form vigilante people. He did not say government. People in the village come together and say, let them form vigilante. Such a thing will never happen. Now, do you know what she said is true? You know why? We used to have vigilante groups in our villages in Igbo land, which is approved by the government. Pay attention, please. We are heading somewhere. This vigilante of a thing did not start from today. Even when I was growing up, I used to know vigilant group. So, but it used to be approved by the government, because those who run these vigilante groups are the village chiefs, village heads, which is also registered in various local government offices. So, but the one that her husband formed, which was the Eastern Security Network, has no affiliation with the government. And that's why she told you that such a thing can never happen in their village. That's why the government did everything they could to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which she was at the helm of the affairs. I didn't start exposing this today. She is, or should I say she was, at the helm of the affairs. Every single thing that happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started with a job for Meme Kanu, Kanu Ntakanu, and Uchechi Kanu. Pay attention. Every single thing today that happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu began with Ifeanyi Ejiofor. He is the one that orchestrated the meeting. He is the one that organized the meeting with the traditional rulers, Ohaneze Ndigbo, and Igbo governors. He confessed it when the woto was too much under the guise of UGM. Under the guise of UGM. The woto was too much. It was too much. They began to gather. The vultures began to gather. The hyenas, the jackals began to circle. The cloud began to gather. Then Ejiofor struck the deal with the government of the zoo, which brought in Meme Kanu, because that was the closest one in the village. Meme Kanu brought in Kanu Ntakanu. Kanu Ntakanu brought in this evil woman you see today now, even though they are no longer working together. Do you know the reason why they are not working together? Because of the problem that came in between DOS and Kanu Ntakanu, and DOS with Ejiofor, why Kanu Ntakanu with Nneanya. Are you paying attention? Kanu Ntakanu with Nneanya. And the problem was, after sharing the proceed, you know the way God does things mysteriously. After sharing the proceed, although they did not share proceed, they all got their own individually, directly from the government. So after taking their proceed, now the issue now became the bigger issue became how to manage the IPOB funds. That was where problem came. That was what caused the problem that divided this group, this criminal evil group. Because God has its own way of doing things. Start small one, that one you see as small, it's never small. IPOB was having billions. Did you hear what I said? IPOB was having billions. Which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu confirmed it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in one of his broadcasts before his kidnap, he confirmed that IPOB is very rich, which is true, because Biafrans was contributing with all their heart. Do you know the work Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did extraordinary job to galvanize the minds of every Biafran, including our people in coastal region. He did extraordinary job. Everybody was contributing to IPOB. We were having billions. Wealthy and financially buoyant enough to stand the zoo. Not as wealthy as the zoo, of course not, but financially buoyant enough to stand the zoo. So the problem was who and how to control the IPOB funds. Kanu Meme wanted to use family as the pillar. It's our family business. The leader is my brother. So I'm supposed to be on top. I'm supposed to be in charge. Chike Dozie, no, I am the head of DOS. I'm supposed to be the one who gives orders of what happens. That was the problem. None of them wanted to let go. ego, and the selfish interest was exactly what divided this group into two. DOS, Chike Dozieha, Chinas Anwohu, and all of them began to work with Ifeanyi Ejiofor, while this one was working with Nene. And the same way they divided was the same way they divided the money, because the money was not only in the account controlled by Nene. So, and God was the one who was doing all these things, making sure that this group of criminals were never at peace. And God disorganized them, destroyed their plans. That is how all these things you see today, and they can never come together again, because the trust is not there. They can't even compromise. They can't compromise any of their interests in order to work together again. It's not possible. Even though they are listening to me now, they can never work together. It's impossible.
Go around there. Go and make your survey. Such thing will never happen.
So, as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu formed Eastern Security Network, it was the dagger. That was the dagger. That was the straw that broke the camel's back, and the zoo said, no, this man has finally woken up to fight for his freedom, because they know that freedom will only come when you fight for it. They know. The whole world is aware that freedom only comes when you fight for it, not when you agitate for it. You can never in this world get freedom through agitation. It's not possible. You must fight for it. You can agitate when you are trying to bring people together, but when you are mean and serious to be free, you go for it. You fight. So when he formed it, the full and Indian Abamba were idea that this man has now started. They did everything they could to kidnap him. Using these individuals, Uche Chioku Kanu, where have you been for the past 3 years? Are you not ashamed of yourself? She is now naked. Uchechi is naked. Uchechi is naked. That's why you can never see her on video again. I want to challenge her to make a video. Uchechi Kanu, we know your face. You are not hiding your face. We know you. You are not in Biafra. Even though you are in Biafra, nothing will happen to you. Unlike me, we are not the same. I'm a pure freedom fighter. You, Uchechi Okukano, if you are not ashamed, I challenge you to make a video of yourself to speak. You are naked. You are completely naked. The whole world, the whole Biafrans all over the world have known who you are. You are naked. Therefore, you can never open your face in the public again, because you are naked. Uchechi is a big challenge. Make a live video. You don't have to stay for 1 hour. Make only 2 minutes video and send it on social media. It's a challenge I'm giving to you today. 16 September, and the time right now is 59 minutes to 9. Let's say 9 p.m. Because you are naked. You are very, very ashamed of yourself. This woman cannot even walk on the street anymore. The shame is too much. How many, even those of you who live in UK, how many times have you seen Uchechi Kanu? Sorry, God forgive me. Uchechi Delilah Ejiofor. How many times have you seen her? You can never see her in the public anymore, because she doesn't know what is going to be her fate if she shows up in the public. Because she knows very well that she is naked. She knows that she is naked. She knows that the whole world, the whole Biafrans know every single thing she did against our freedom. She's aware. That's why once in a while, I do mapata the na radio Fulani, radio Nigeria, call nonsense. I'm sure those of you living in UK are here. Tell me, where have you seen that Delilah for the past 3 years? She thought we don't know her.
Any environment, the police force or whoever said there will be no crime here, go and check it. There will be no crime. Why can't you go to Asoro Game kidnap on that around that DSS connecting to the why can't you go Game kidnap? Game kidnap now. So the kidnapping stuff going on in the east, these criminals are working with some politicians, government in there, which will then take me to the leader of these kidnappers, these terrorists, yeah? This little imbecile, Nona Finland. For years, he has managed to call my name. After I'm that boy,
now, we are going to digress a little. We will digress a little now. And I want us to see something first. Remember the last word she said. She said that before even the last one, she said, listen, she said that these criminals, she said, Naka government, which I concur. Pure. She's right. Because the government is sponsoring Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Benjamin Madubugu to do kidnap. Kedebe Fabi, where do they live? They live in Abuja. So I concur to that. But now, why I would digress a little, I have to digress a little bit. Why should I digress? I will have to digress because she now mentioned the person in Finland, according to her. She said this person, there's another name she called, but we'll come back there. But for the fact that she has mentioned our prime minister in this case, in this kidnapping case, and they saying that Naka government in Onaya, instead of talking about what her boyfriend and man friend is doing in our land, she now wants to deviate attention and bring in our prime minister into the matter. Now, let me digress. With this, I don't have to debunk. Now, with what I want to show you now, there's no need of debunking what she said, whether Maka, the prime minister, Mabu prime minister, Monobro prime minister, as long as she has said, Naka government in Noya, meaning that government is sponsoring whoever that is doing it, which she claimed to be the prime minister. Remember, I am not debunking. I'm not saying Naka government Aka government, according to what she said, which we all know the people who are doing kidnapping in our land. We have evidence for that. We have video evidence, which the prime minister has used before to expose Ifeanyi Ejiofor, which Ejiofor never debunked. Till today, he never debunked it because he knows that the video is there. Right? So, kidnapping the minister of utility in Anambra State is an evidence. So for her to say, Naka government, I don't doubt it. But for her now to bring in our prime minister into it, that's why I have shown what is on the screen right now. Look at it. For those of you who heard what she said, look at what is going on here. They say, I may ask ICC, the International Criminal Court, orders to take action against IPOB. Look at the date here, 15th of September 2024. This is just yesterday. Now, let me make it very clear here. Because when you hear them saying, I may ask... Sorry. Hold on. There's a disruption here. There is a All right. That is from the website, from the Punch. Now, again, I also want to use this medium, this very opportunity, to tell our people congratulations. I want to use this medium to congratulate us. Before reading what I want to read right now, I want to use this medium to congratulate the Biafra Liberation Army. I want to use this medium to congratulate Biafra government in Republic government in exile, GIE. I also want to use this medium to congratulate the Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa Njoku. And then above all, I want to use this medium to congratulate every genuine Biafran supporting the GIE for the liberation of Biafra. All these congratulations go to you. Before I read what I want to read now. Over the years, have we been calling on the Zoo Janjaweed military, the government, and its media to stop referring an established government, a national government in exile that controls the territory of Biafra as IPOB? We have been calling this website has a lot of advertisement. I don't know why. This website has a lot of advertisement. So now I will have to read it quickly so that we can escape here. So we have been warning them, both the Janjaweed and their media, to stop calling the Biafra Liberation Army Eastern Security Network. We have been telling them this, but they have been paying deaf ears to our warnings. Today, they have finally addressed the Biafra Liberation Army with their original name. That's why I said, congratulations to all of us. Today is the first day that the Janjaweed addressed the BLA with their original name. Now listen, they said here, the Nigerian army has asked Amnesty International and the International Criminal Court to take immediate action and hold the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra and its sponsor, Simon Ekpa, accountable for crime against civilians in the southeast. Listen, I don't want to analyze this. I'm going to deal with this. I will deal with this probably tomorrow. If I make it to be live tomorrow, I'm going to deal with it because there are a lot of things to talk to expose here. So many things need to be analyzed here because this whole thing doesn't gel. It doesn't gel at all. So now, but let me take you straight to where I wanted to show you that made me congratulated all Biafrans. They said here, the statement reads, the Nigerian army has taken serious note of a disturbing video circulating online, posted by the self-acclaimed Prime Minister of IPOB. Listen, what I'm reading now is not, actually from Punch newspaper. I'm reading their publication, but the content of this publication was extracted from the official statement of the Nigerian army. Oh, this website has so much advertisement. I don't know why. Now, excuse me. Now, sorry, hold on. I think I've gotten it for now. So, do you know what happened? The statement is actually from the Zoo Janjaweed, not just a publication directly from Punch newspaper. Now, they said Simon Ekpa is the sponsor of IPOB. Although the same Zoo Janjaweed also said Prime Minister. Now they change it and put of IPOB. You see that? They change. When they say self-acclaimed Prime Minister of, they said IPOB. Instead of them to say Prime Minister of Indigenous People of Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, they say Prime Minister of IPOB, because they are afraid to use the right word. But it did not end there. At least they have acknowledged that Mazi Simon Ekpa is the Prime Minister. Now, look at this place. They said, in the appalling footage, an ex-soldier, I told you I'm not going to analyze these things. I will analyze them later. An ex-soldier, Corporal Toriola Adewale, who honorably retired from the Nigerian army 6 years ago, was subjected to brutal torture by, listen, was subjected to brutal torture by the so-called IPOB/Biafra Liberation Army. Anakukwa aka ebe a. Anakukwari aka ebe a. They called our men, finally, Biafra Liberation Army. Like as I said before, this statement is not from Punch. This statement is from the Nigerian Janjaweed Terrorist Army. Forget about the IPOB they put here. Forget about these ones. They have, it is no longer ESN. That's what I want you to understand there. Before, they would have written, though after listening to me now, they might go back to their, they always live in the past. Now, before it would have been IPOB, this slash you see here, the next one would have been IPOB/ESN. Are you paying attention, my people? But now, they have been forced to recognize our men, to recognize who we are, to recognize what we are doing, to address us by our name. Anye belugo, anye efebego, anye na efezi efe now, anye na ebe mbecha, mbecha ka anye na ebecha. It is good that they begin now to acknowledge it publicly, so that by the time after the declaration on 2nd of December, they will be able to know who is dealing with them. It's very, very good that they do what? They begin now to recognize it. Now, we will go back to Madame Frontal Lobe. Let us go back to Madame Frontal Lobe. Please, I want you to like and, of course, welcome other people by making sure that this very broadcast is located in your various platforms, and, of course, share it to other platforms like groups. In any group where you are, whether WhatsApp group, Facebook group, any group at all, make sure that the group where you are receives this very gospel this evening. Very, very, very important. Now back to Madame Frontal Lobe.
So, but let's leave respect. Let's leave age by the side. He has managed to call upon Nnamdi Kanu. You said Nnamdi Kanu is you are his disciple. You are the Kanu disciple. You insult his wife. You insult his child.
Mazi Simon Ekpa has never for one day insulted or even mentioned the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's son. As a matter of fact, I am not certain if Mazi Simon Ekpa knows the names of the children of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know the name. In fact, I don't know the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's children. I don't know them. What I'm telling you is pure. Biami witness. I do not know the children of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Somebody told me that not somebody told. I used to hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he has 2 children. I don't know if it was from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or not. I don't know. But I used to hear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has 2 children. Then, when he was kidnapped, there was a rumor that this same Delilah gave birth, which was not convinced whether the child belongs to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or not. These things now I don't know about it because I don't care about their family matters. I don't delve into those matters. It has nothing to do with Biafra. Are you paying attention? Anytime you hear me talk about that family, it is about Biafra. It has to be Biafra-related matter. It must be Biafra-related matter. You can never hear me talking about Nke Fajikwe Kani, Kedafaya, Canon Takano said my own land should be big, like the way they were talking about Palace, Asikwa Palace, all those idiots in DOS West African Limited, in Nigeria West African Limited, the way they were, talking how their mother was pregnant of Canon, all those nonsense. I don't engage myself to such rubbish, and if I don't engage myself to those nonsense, don't expect somebody like the Prime Minister to engage himself in such conversation. So Mazi Simon Ekpa himself has never, this is a man that I have worked closely with for the past 3 years, right? So I know his antecedent. I know his modus of operandi. Are you paying attention? And I know the type of discussion he will never engage himself with. I can assure you for that. That one I can assure you. He's a man of integrity. And he respects Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so much. You don't know. You people are not aware the kind of respect Mazi Simon Ekpa has on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You don't know it. You don't know at all. Let me tell you the truth. It was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that really opened the eyes of the Prime Minister about the zoo and made him join the freedom fight. It was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And as long as Mazi Simon Ekpa is concerned, he knows very well that since then, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has never betrayed Biafra. He has never moved an inch from his conviction. That's why he will always hold him on high esteem. Are you paying attention? Now, she see a lion insult his children. Can you bring any evidence of that?
You insult his family, you insult his structure, IPOB.
Oh, you insult his structure. You insult his structure, Madam Frontal Lobe. So in structure, kaineri, structure. And she's not even talking about the freedom of her husband. Now let's continue first.
Now let me address him.
Address him, madam.
For years, I've just alluded or connected or just talk about their nonsense, automatic stupidity that they're into.
That is frontal lobe now. We understand, and we are about to enter into another you're about to enter into another kind of illustration that is going to, overthrow frontal lobe. We are waiting for that. Oh yeah, go ahead.
And that was not enough. In fact, it was enough for me because he's a child. He's a little child to me. Now he behaves like a little child in our style. You know, these naughty children now, but millionaires who have a lot of if you knew such children in their village, Mazi, you know, growing up, and they were naughty children then.
Uchechi, what you are saying is scattering my ear. When will you talk about the release of your so-called husband? That is what I wanted to hear. Uchechi, when are you telling us your activities, your actions? What have you done? Let us leave alone IPOB, Biafra agitation, liberation, and all that. Let us talk about, human being in question, the human being involved. Let us leave alone what caused Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's kidnap and incarceration. Let's talk about human to human. When will you tell us your efforts for the past three years? When would we see your effort? When how people are still listening to this idiot, this very foolish woman? When are you going to show us your effort? What have you done for the past 3 years for the release of your dear husband, your lovely husband, your cherished husband, this man that made you complete, this man that completes you, this man that gave you joy, this man that made you know that yes, you are a real woman, this man that takes you to the third heaven, this man, the father of your children. Uchechi, when will you stop coming to rant and talk nonsense on Radio Biafra? I don't want to continue listening because it's in I don't know which kind of human being be this. What type of heart does this woman have? This woman is beyond devil. This woman is worse than a devil. This woman is worse than a devil. I'm calling her, I gave her that name, Delilah, but she's even worse than Delilah. Delilah is just learning. Delilah now more naka this woman. Uchechi, I want to, Biafran people are asking you, what have you, ordinary 1 year and 7 months, 1 year, 7, 8 months. Not even up to 2 years. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stayed in in Kuje prison for 2 years. Let me just make it round number, 2 years, though it wasn't up to 2 years. Just 1 year, 8 months to 2 years. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spent roughly 2 years. This woman was mad. This woman was going everywhere. This woman was going to BBC. This woman was shedding tears, innocent tears, genuine tears. This woman was mad everywhere. My husband, she couldn't stay because that time she was genuine. She was genuinely fighting for the release of her husband because of what? Money has never changed hand. Money has not changed hand. Uchechi, could you please, I'm begging you, could you please tell Biafran people what has changed between 2015 to 17 and 2021 to 24? Uchechi Oku, sorry, God forbid. Uchechi Ekwensu Kanu, because you are worse than Ekwensu, but I think that is going to be the highest, the worst I can give you. Uchechi Ekwensu, sorry, did I even put Kanu? Uchechi Ekwensu Ejiofor, can you please tell us, could you please, we are begging you, tell us what effort have you put in for the release of your darling husband for the past 3 years? Uchechi, what happened to humanity? What happened to hey, nah, I don't know. Are you telling kids? Are you telling kids? What happened to humanity? Leave alone every other thing involved. Uchechi, what have you done to see the release of your darling husband for the past 3 years? You have no shame. You come to the public to tell us all this gibberish, all these nonsensical statements you are making. Is that what we are going to eat? Is that what the true Biafrans want to hear from the wife, so-called wife of their leader, who have opportunity to come on radio to come on Radio Nigeria to speak to Biafrans? She came on Radio Nigeria to speak to Biafran people. No be juju be that. Is that what they wanted to hear from the so-called first lady, the so-called wife, the so-called Lolo, the so-called queen of Afaruku-Ibek, the supposed queen of Afaruku-Ibek, or queen in waiting of Afaruku-Ibek? This ranting. You called him that small boy, right? You called Simon Ekpa small boy, and you said you senior him. So you came on Radio Nigeria to spend 20 good minutes talking about that small boy that you claim to senior. I don't understand. Can you please tell me, if you are listening to this statement and you don't know the voice of Uchechi Ekwensu Ejiofor, you don't know her voice, you don't know how she speaks, and her face is not shown there, then you never had us analyzing this, playing the voice and analyzing it, letting you know that this is Uchechi, speaking. If you had comment like this,
it was enough for me, because he's a child. He's a little child to me. Now he behaves like a little child, and all these naughty children now. But if you knew such children in their village, Mazi,
please, would you ever believe, if you had this kind of conversation somewhere that has nothing to do with Biafra, platform, can you ever believe that this is the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speaking? Please let me know in the comment section. Blue vote. Will you ever believe, if you hear this conversation elsewhere, would you believe somehow that this is the voice, the actual voice of the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Can you ever believe it, if you had this type of conversation outside Biafra platform? But look at the kind of discussion this miserable woman went to have in a place that used to be hallowed. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed.
Growing up, and they were naughty children then. So this person, when you're having a shower or whatever, somebody calls and says,
this is the lowest of it all. This is the lowest of it all. Remember, I told you a couple of years ago, if not last year, it should be last 2 years. I told you that the first thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will do once he is free is to divorce this woman. Always remember that, because where you can't wear anything I am here. Although, as she's listening to me now, she on me. If on a me ebo, they dear na reba na coffee or they Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na aputa. That is what she's doing now. That is exactly what she's doing now. I'm not they are surprised. They can't say Uchechi, that's what you are doing now as I'm talking. That's what you are doing. But you will be shocked how it will happen. You will be shocked how it's going to happen. Oh, yeah, Maggie Vum Nanya
says, well, you know what I heard in Galkuru? I say, I'm coming now. He will jump out and come and talk and speak rubbish. Number one, he's not comprehensive enough. He's not comprehensive, one. And I managed to connect that to Trisomy 21. Mazi, I want people to check what Trisomy 21 is. T for Tango, R for Romeo, I for India, S for Sierra, O for Oscar, M for Mama, Y for Yankee, 21, number 21. Now, that is a...
On your dear, no one email. On your dear, no email for 3 years. Somebody wrote something. Oh, if somebody there in a comment section, Mazinan the cano back and why. As a Chris, he said Mazinam the cano back and why. Now, Nekonya Dianonime for 3 years. Onye Dianonime for 3 years. Now football Dianya. He went to Lagos. He went this devil. This devil went to Lagos. From Lagos to Abuja. He ended up in the office of our boyfriend, our man friend, Ifajune Jofo. Took pictures. They went to wherever they went to, have fun for themselves. At the end, they added the other one they called Iroko, Juggernaut, Iroko, Law Iroko. There's another name they usually give him. They say his son. They joined that one. They were taking picture. Photo. Onye diya nanga for 3 years. Or all those jamboree, all those shenanigans, money flight and actually back to United Kingdom. Without seeing Mazinam the Kano. I went to see my husband. That was only thing that she said. How would you see your husband? Who authorized your entrance? Who authorized your passage? The last time I checked, you are not in good terms with Aloye Jimako. And it's only Aloye Jimako that has the power to authorize the passage or any visitation to Mazinam the Kano. Because your man friend has been sacked. He has no more power to decide who goes to see Mazinam the Kano or not. It is now Aloye Jimako. So who authorized your passage and your visitation? Or Natana thinking that we don't know anything. Have you forgotten that we also speak to what? Let me leave it there. Have you forgotten that we also have access to Mazinam the Kano? Have you forgotten, not even we also, have you forgotten that we now are the people that have full access to Mazinam the Kano, not the criminals, the OS again, not even you, the Delilah, the devil herself, not even you. So when you are lying, I went to see on radio Fulani Nigeria. You forgot that people are listening and they know that you are lying because your man friend, Ejiofor, has no any access to Mazinam the Kano. And the only person that has the authority, you don't speak to him. And you couldn't have gone through your man friend to speak to him because even that your man friend is the worst enemy to the person, made himself the worst enemy to the person who has the authority to, to authorize any visitation to Mazinam the Kano. Be you who?
A genetic disorder. If you look at this little boy, that disorder, and that makes him behave like.
Sorry,
what is that disorder?
Right now, I'm not picking call now.
Is a portion, is a third chromosome 21. When it happens to a person, that person will have a moderate intellectual disability. growth retardation, and some, characteristic facial features. So if you look at this boy in Finland,
frontal lobe has been, substituted. For those of our people, our media warriors, frontal lobe has been substituted. So it's now left for you to go and study the new grammar. So my fellow, media warriors, frontal lobe illustration has been substituted to the latest disability children. So now, Egazie Mubazie Imona Oyibo to show us how educated she is. Egazie Mubazie no Ibo na Radio Fulani. The only thing I know now is that Okogo Makandi disability, which Gina compare our prime minister. Let's continue. Ono ka ọ na Radio Fulani. Onye die no n'ime for 3 years.
You would see that he escaped that disorder. Now, with all due respect to Ndewere Trisomy 21, because in this country, Mazi, if you go to supermarket, you will see them working there. If you go to a bank, you will see them there. They're doing one thing or another. You go to them, the council, you will see them doing some jobs, doing something, pushing some stuff. Why is that the case? Because they have been trained. In this country, Anenya has special care.
Yeah, they have a special school.
Thank you.
Even though it's a form of learning difficulty,
Right.
but they have been so well trained and mannered that is almost concealed, and their characters sometimes can be very.
Let us assume if not, please, you people should let me know whenever you are tired of listening. Don't hesitate to let me know in the comments, because as for me, though I wanted to expose her very well with whatever she will say, but I'm tired already listening. So whenever you are tired of listening to her garbage, let me know in the comments section, so that I have another video that I want to play, which we are going to use not just only to expose her, but also to ask her question. Right? To ask her question. Yes. So whenever you are tired of listening to the rubbish she's saying, let me know in the comment section so that we can switch. Because as for me, I'm tired. I haven't even listened to up to half, but I'm tired already. So I'm playing it because you are here. So please do not hesitate to let me know once you are tired like me, so that we can switch. Please, I'm begging you.
Very, impeccable. And I just want to add to what you said. The Buffon in Finland is an intellectual dwarf. He's got nothing to offer. Absolutely.
Not really, but that facial features. So if you look at this boy in Finland, yeah, you would see that is his facial features. So he escaped by 25%.
I have gotten more than 80% of tired. So if you are still enjoying it, and you are keeping quiet, I'm sorry, I will switch. I have another video which I want to use to expose her. So if you're keeping quiet, then I will consider those who have already said that they are tired. So please, I am counting your comments. I'm seriously counting your comments, and I'm very serious about it. I want to switch to another video. But if you keep quiet, then I will switch without wasting time.
Now, to analyze that is why I don't pay him no attention. But I will come to him I will round up in a short minute. Because of that, because he escaped, had he had trisomy 21, with all due respect to the trisomy 21 children, they are sensible. How am I in here now? Just as you have confirmed, they are trained, so they behave like human beings. They are okay. They're fitting into the society and behave civilized. So because Onyanka escaped from the disorder, so he was not given that special care.
He couldn't have gotten it from the zoo where he escaped from. As the animal he is, we know how. I for one know how he ran away from the zoo.
So he's running all over the place. Number one, he's working for the zoo government. This is the first time I'm calling Nigeria zoo, in fact, to be honest.
I am a very, very civilized mind, and I'm a very civilized person. And of course, as little as I did, educated as little as I did, so I know what it means when the majority carries the vote. So I'm going to switch and let it be a sign of shame and vote of no confidence to the idiotic devil who paraded herself as the wife of Mazinam Dekano. Let it, I'm sure as Uche, as you are listening, I'm very certain you are reading comments as well. Over 1,000 plus people listening live. I did not pay anybody to come here. I don't know the faces of the people who are watching. I don't know them. I don't know where they are. I don't know where they're watching from. I only know where I am, but I don't know where any other person watching me live from. So it is a sign of vote of no confidence to you, Church. I know you are watching and listening live and direct. I know you are here. It is a sign of vote of no confidence. It is a sign. Over 1,300 people. If I add others watching from Facebook, it is over 1,400 people watching live. If I now add others who are switched to this broadcast, maybe thousands of people are here watching live, and those who will watch later. You can see the comment. You can see the comment. Every Biafran who are here is tired of hearing your rubbish. I am not the one who is writing. I don't know anybody writing, but you can see the comment. It's a big shame, a great shame to you. I know you cannot change. I know you cannot listen. I know you can't change because olili amu ebunu ejidogo ibi ụgwọ. Olili amu ebunu. Anybody jide amu ebunu ta o jidego ibi ụgwọ. Therefore, you can never change. I am not here to make you change. Let it be very, very clear today. I am not here to make you change. If you would have changed, you wouldn't have even come to Radio Fulani to speak because of the challenge being given to you by the Prime Minister. You wouldn't have come because you would have known that it's a trap. But for you to come, even without even spending up to ordinary 1 week, at least to make us forget, to make Biafra people to forget that you have been challenged by somebody you see as your enemy, your so-called enemy. At least to confuse us a little bit. Give it time. My people, I knew she was going to come. That's why I was saying it that day, 4 days ago, that even though as she's hearing me now, she will still come to talk. And I prepared you for this day. I told you, in case if she comes, don't be worried, don't be dismayed. I told you. And that day, we were also having a lot of people watching that broadcast live and direct. I told you. Now, what I did not anticipate, let me be honest. What I never anticipated was her to come as quick as this. As quick as this. I never anticipated it. That is to show you the urgency. That is to show you the pressure. The pressure that this woman is passing through is a typical evidence of the pressure that she's passing through. Right? And where is this pressure coming from? This pressure is coming from her paymasters. The pressure is coming from her paymasters. Ayole, thank you so much for this wonderful super chat you have given me. I appreciate. Thank you. God bless you. So, you see, now, after this, I will allow Biafrans to make comments. let me play this. This is just a 3 minutes video, which has been there for the past 1 or 2 years. This video has been there for the past 1 or 2 years. So we are going to use this video now, not just to send a message. We are not sending message again, but we will also re-expose. I don't know if there's any English word called re-expose. So we are going to re-expose Uchechi and again ask her another question again, which we will also hoping, even though we know that the answer will never come, but we will also hope as nandi dia ya be no ya na udu mmiri zowe o mapụta n'ezi obuzo sinye ezigbote ji akpụ, then o mapụta n'iro na anya ma ndị dia ọ na-abịa. So we'll just ask the question, very important question, and then we'll watch and see if there will be any answer, even though we already know that there will never be any answer to that. Now, let's pay attention to this.
Yesterday, the U.S. sent a delegation with a Kenga, including the wife of Marzi Nnamdi Kanu.
Before we continue, you must know that this is the man. I will play another video after this one. I will play another video, by the way. Or should I first? I think I have to play that video first. In order to build this foundation, let me first of all play this first video to remind us where we were coming from. It's good that we are reminded where we are coming from. Very, very important.
When I tell him I'm the kind who say I go smoke him out, that until even a president. No.
Did you hear
when
that?
I tell him I'm the kind who say I go smoke him out, that until even a president. No.
Dear friends, are you hearing that? I don't want to show the face on the screen. Can you hear what Asari Dokubo said? Did you hear it? If you hear it, let me know in the comment section, please. Did you hear him? He said, when I told Nnamdi Kanu that I'm going to smoke him out, was Tinubu the president? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Let me play it again, please. I just want to play only that place, then we'll go back to the main video.
When they lie, people, they believe their lies.
Did you hear that? Now, Asari Dokubo was literally talking about Mazina, right? Now, let us go back to the video that we were playing.
So, yesterday, the U.S. sent a delegation with a Kenga, including the wife of Marzi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yesterday, the DOS, after telling you, I will smoke Nnamdi Kanu out. Remember the video that I played before, the one that I switched, which I did not show on the screen, was not the main video that he threatened, because I don't have time. I don't want to go into the search now. Was not the main video which he threatened, I will smoke Nnamdi Kanu out. He used that very word. Which I'm very sure, by the way, I don't have to search the video because all of you know about the video, isn't it? We all know the video. So, after threatening to smoke Nnamdi Kanu out, here we are. Asari Dokubo on a live video said yesterday, on that very day, that the DOS and the Kenga Probably Ikenga Uruagu. I'm not sure. I don't believe it's Ikenga Ugochinyere. I believe it's Ikenga Uruagu. I believe so. So, and the wife of Nnamdi Kanu, Asari Dokubo said it on a live video.
Yesterday, the US sent a delegation with a Kenga, including the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu,
sent a delegation to Asari Dokubo.
Finland.
Oh, to Finland? Let's hear that again.
Sent a delegation with a Kenga, including the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to Finland to submit a petition, a copy of the petition that was sent to me.
Now, I remember that. That is when they went to do the charade, which they did in Finland. We all know about it. We know the videos of their shameful, protest in Finland, right? So now, Asari Dokubo said the delegation which they sent to Finland to submit a complaint. What was that word he used? Let's
a copy of the petition.
Yeah, petition. To submit a petition to Finnish government. To Finnish government, which we all saw because they were making videos. Now, Asari Dokubo at the same time told us that a copy of that petition was sent to him. By who? Let us listen.
That was sent to me. But unfortunately, I don't know whether I deleted or something happened. But a copy of the petition was sent to me. Calvin, you're welcome. But, and they accused Simeon Ekpa. DOS. DOS is the highest decision-making body in IPOB.
So, the same man who said, I will smoke Nnamdi Kanu out, is the one propagating and telling us, the fighters, the agitators back then, who is the highest decision-making body or person in IPOB. Right? Right? A man, after smoking the leader out, right? Now you will come back to tell us who we will take orders from after smoking the leader out. Not be me, they talk, Amo. We are listening live and direct.
Yes. Sent a petition to the Finnish parliament accusing the self-styled prime minister in exile of Bielsa, of Biafra. Because this name is our own, Sharon Tobra, I'm always confusing it. You saw me call Bielsa instead of Biafra, accusing him of terrorism, of killings that are going on, accusing one of their own, a self-styled Prime Minister of committing terrorist acts in the southeast of Nigeria. You remember when I spoke to the press from the villa? I said Nnamdi Kanu is no longer in charge. That Simeon Agba had plotted a successful coup, he has executed a successful coup, and pushed Nnamdi Kanu out of the way. It's only convenient for him to be using the name of Nnamdi Kanu. And the DOS knows it. Everybody knows it. They call them autopilot and so on, yes.
Now, this video is quite unfortunate. The video is not complete. It's quite unfortunate. This very video is not complete. Oh my goodness me. This is another problem that I always have. I don't like to watch the entire video when I want to use it for broadcast.
So
now I will quickly search for the complete video. I will quickly search for the complete video. If I see the complete video, that will be very, very fantastic, because he confirmed, Asari Dokubo confirmed of having meeting with the father of Uchechi. I'm very certain all of you are aware of it. And that one I'm very sure about. He confirmed, Asari Dokubo confirmed of having meeting with Chikedo. He named them. He called them by their names. If I can't find that video right now, that means this very broadcast will continue. This very broadcast will continue tomorrow. I will take my time and make proper search of that very video. So, but meanwhile, let me first of all share the link to those, people are confirming that yes, they remember the video. Yeah, I'm very sure that you know it. So the message, the question which we will be asking Uchechi Kanu moving forward is very simple question. It's going to be a simple question. We don't have to talk too much. We'll be asking Uchechi Kanu, what are you doing with Asari Dokubo, who smoked your husband out, according to him? Let me even also see, I think that one he said, I will smoke Nnamdi Kanu out, is even near. That one is close. I think it's close to me. So, as Uchechi Okukano, what are you doing with Asari Dokubo? What is your father doing with Asari Dokubo?
Nnamdi Kanu and his people running their mouth. Don't start something you cannot finish. Oh,
let's hear this. Let's see. I think I've gotten the video. Let's just pay attention to this.
I will kill him. And Obama. Nnamdi Kanu and his people running their mouth. Don't start something you cannot finish. Oh, because in this killing business, oh, I am a professional. Oh, it's not about religion. I will kill you. I will look for you. I will hunt you down if you try any nonsense. But I will not start it.
if you start it, the consequence.
So this is one of them. Of course, I'm very, very certain you heard it. This is one of them, right? Where Asare Dokubo threatened to buy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Right? Let's hear this one.
Out. That Tinubu na president. No. When I tell him Nnamdi Kanu, say I go smoke him out. That Tinubu na president. No.
Did you hear it? Did you hear that? Because I don't want the video to show. There are some other things in the video I don't want to show it on our platform. Did you hear that from Asare Dokubo? Please, if you heard it, let me know. He said it. The first one, he said he will buy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And second one, he said, when I said I will smoke Nnamdi Kanu out, let me even play it again.
I go smoke him out. That Tinubu na president. No.
You see? So, Chechi, can you be courageous enough to leave the matters of Samanekba this, Samanekba that, and kindly and honorably tell the entire Biafrans what was the meeting you were having with a man who threatened to buy your husband?
Dokubo raised tension.
We want to know.
Voices of criminals.
All right. I think I will. The search will continue. That means this very meeting, this very broadcast will continue. I'm sorry, but as Biafrans begin to make their contributions, I will continue to search for the video. As Biafrans are now beginning to make their contribution, because I'm about to share the link, the search will continue on my own side. Probably before 1, 2, 3, 4 persons will make contributions here, I must have seen that video, the complete video, because I'm very, very certain that that is there. I used to have it before. I used to have it before in our old studio, before there was an issue there. So the link has been shared in the comment section. Those of you who want to make comment can click the link and join me live and direct in the studio. I will allow you to make your comment. At least let her, because she's listening, let her listen and hear the voices of Biafran people. The link is in the comment right now. As you are listening to me, you want to join me, you want to make your contribution, click that very link right now and join me live in the studio and make your comment, while I continue to search for the complete video of Asare Dokubo telling us how he was having meeting with Uchechi and her father. Uchechi, her father, and the Ifanye Jofo, he mentioned their names. That's what got me, that's when my fear about this woman started. It did not start from today. My fear over this woman has been there for many years. After Asare Dokubo's war with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it did not take up to 4 months, not even up to 4 months. I'm talking about when we knew that they were having meeting, but it did not take up to 1 week. Asare Dokubo had already started having meetings with Uchechi, her own father, and Ifanye Jofo, with Chike Dozie. What were you people discussing? That's my question. Click the link. The link is in the comment section. Click the link and join me while I keep searching for that very video, because I have to say, I don't want this broadcast to go beyond today, because it is very, very historic. So I don't want it to go beyond today. I want to finish it today. So I will continue to search for that video while I allow Biafrans to make their comments. So click the link and join me live and direct in the studio. Avis.nation, please grab the microphone. And the NWA, you are not here in the studio. I have to kick you out and then you come back again. When you are coming, make sure that your microphone is enabled so that you can speak.
My brother, good
All
evening
right,
from
Avis,
here.
are you there? Please grab the microphone and start talking. Everybody have 2 minutes, please.
My brother, good evening from here. I don't know if I'm coming out clear.
You're welcome. Please go ahead.
Dear friends, I just want to contribute to this conversation that is about Mazen Namdekan's wife. And these 2 minutes, I want to use it to address her. I'm not here to call her names. I just want her to understand that all of us Biafrans, that we are not fighting for Biafra. We are not fighting for the restoration of Biafra because of Mazen Namdekan. We are not fighting for Biafra because Mazen Namdekan is the owner of Biafra. And she, as the wife of Mazen Namdekan, should respect herself because the level that this liberation of Biafra is right now at this moment, this distraction of going on radio, wherever, and calling professors, engineers, doctors, people that are supporting Mazen Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafran government in exile, calling them imbeciles and calling them names, she has to understand that the time for all this nonsense have passed. Everybody is angry. People have lost their lives because of this Biafra restoration project. And for her to be going on and insulting people, she's supposed to know that whatever Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, and the government in Israel is doing right now is exactly what Mazen Namdekan was doing before he was kidnapped. So she should hear this. I don't want to insult her, honestly. But at the end of the day, she have to understand that the level this liberation is right now, that people are very, very angry. Everybody's angry. So this speaking of English is not bringing us nowhere, have not brought us nowhere. If she think that to speak too much grammar is going to get us Biafra, she is highly welcome to go and speak the English. After all, it's his husband that is in dungeon. Let her go and speak the English and bring out his husband. If she think that is bringing her son is going to be the one to speak English and bring Biafra and bring out his father, let her do it and leave the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile alone. That is just my piece of advice to her. Thank you so much, my brother, for this opportunity.
All right. Thank you. God bless you for your advice. But unfortunately, I don't know if you understand Igbo language, where what I said, the person calling me on WhatsApp, did you send me the video? Caller on WhatsApp, did you send me the video? Please don't call me on WhatsApp at this moment. I'm not picking WhatsApp calls. All right. Oliliamu ebunu jibe yogwo. Oliliamu ebunu jibe yogwo, for sure. I am not picking calls on WhatsApp right now. Please don't call me on WhatsApp. I beg you. I beg you, please. If you are watching me right now, please don't call me on WhatsApp because I need time to do research. I want to end this broadcast today. So, Adorable, please grab the microphone. So, Uchechi does not need any advice because she knows everything. She says she's not a kid. She says she's senior our Prime Minister, Mazi Samonepa. She said it all. So, she's not a kid. She knows everything. She knows what she's doing. So, anybody advising her might be making mistake or wasting his or her time. Because Oliliamu ebunu jibe yogwo. That is fact. Fairly Jugono, and they must fulfill their own part of the agreement. This is what everybody must understand. They tell me, what did she say? She just came there to talk, Robbie. Why trying to get the voice? She said nothing. They are all there. What did she say? She said nothing. Absolutely nothing. You see, so she knows she's not a kid. Mazinam Dekan is 50 something, so probably she's 40 something as also. So she not our prime minister. So Nuchi the issue there is that no Liliam Ebunu ejidegi biogwo, you must fulfill your own part of the agreement. Tell me, all the while they have been coming out in Cape Azwan and in Nififan Ekuzebo, Ndi Dineri Befan and Dineri Befa. That is what I heard. Somebody said they are no longer even they don't even talk about Mazi Samanepe again. Now, if I nekuzeo saga kafana abazi ndi dinari befa and dinari befa. That's what they are talking. Cape Azua. And they are the people that want to bring you freedom. Right? They are the same people. Adorable, please grab the microphone and speak. Everybody has 2 minutes, please, because I'm sure a lot of people would want to, make contributions here. Go ahead, Adorable.
Good evening, Mr. Biafra Unite. I greet you. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, please go ahead.
Thank you. Honestly, this is so disgusting. It's so disgusting. This woman, so-called. And anyway, you have given her a baptismal name, Uchechi Ekwesu. And that's what she is. That's the right name to be calling her. She doesn't deserve it. It's a very great mistake that our leader made. She never expected, because our leader married her from the village. She never dreamt of traveling to the Western world. And our leader trained her in the Western world. So she never bargained of being in such a place. That is why she's doing all this shenanigans. Look at her. She's bringing mouth to our prime minister, the man of the moment, the man chosen by God. Uchechi is very unfortunate. You missed it, right? We don't owe you anything. We know that what you are suffering is poverty, and the poverty have ravaged you and the entire of your family. In no means of getting more income. That's why you are just gallivanting everywhere, trying to mess yourself up. Imagine you bringing the little boy to the radio Biafra of Fulani. Look at your life. See how you are messing yourself up. Imagine you, Igbo woman, one Igbo, Dekage. See how you are. Look at the way you are painting yourself. I don't know whether you listen to what progress, whatever. Did she listen to her? How she analyzed you, an Igbo woman, our prime minister, Kine Uteron. You are done and dusted. Although you man go. So you are just able to right? But it's very, very unfortunate. Uchechi, why make you fair? Other than Banandi, get to give Mabunisi. Or get to give Mabunisi. From a poor family where he came from. Mazen Namo de Cano, Dialoroge. Puputagi no Bodo, you begin Guinness, Delilah. Uchechi, someone you begin our Wagokua. Anyway, our brother, Biafra United, we don't need to advise you. I would have said, repent. But the cup of iniquity is filled up. I don't think you have any remedy anymore. You don't have any mercy. Because your mercy door has closed for you. Look at you. Uchechi, look at you. I saw you, you are not literate. You didn't go to school. You are not educated. Let me just tell you. You are not educated. What is your qualification? What do you think that you have? What do you think that you have? Look at your life. Nenuganya, Nwanyigbo. Nnamdi Kanu is our father. And the prime minister of the Biafra is our father too, right? Because you know you don't have regard for your husband. Our prime minister has a wife. So in fact, Biafra Unite, I'm not happy. Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, just bear with me. In fact, I am not happy. I am not happy. But God will judge this woman. She can never go scot-free. I rest my case.
You say, thank you. God bless you. All right. Eze Isibe, Eze Asibe. Please grab the microphone. Please let us utilize 2 minutes. A lot of people want to speak, and the studio is already full. Please let us use one minute so that everybody will be able to speak. As I see, you are welcome. Go ahead, please. Sharp. Everybody, 2 minutes. Sharp, please.
Yes. There's no advice to give Nwanye or Hamadike because ndị DS appoint n'ogwe ndị DS ihe bụ shenanigans. She's just doing this thing but onwe ihe na-ekokota aka onwe ha jide aka at all. All these things ha na-eme bụ distraction. Amakwa ma were ebe a ga-ejide nwa aka mana onwe abaghị ejide aka because they have failed woefully. Just as you said earlier, that are the people, those DOS tackles, that are the people that are bringing this woman up. And if you watch what your program about 3, 4, 5 days ago, which Nnamdi Kanu warned her not to attack her moneta, but you can see that she cannot have respect on herself. My sister that just spoke have finished everything. He said that she don't need any advice anymore. No advice they can give him, and we don't even need her advice. You understand? No advice to give him because we don't need her. We don't need her. She has sold her dignity. She has sold herself. Instead of her to respect herself and to look way forward how she can liberate her husband who is in dungeon of the Nigerian government for years. She cannot do anything. You just entering place here and there. She think is that where the world end? No.
Thank you, my brother.
My brother, it's too painful, too annoying. God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you. All right, Tony Chikwado, please grab the microphone and use 2 minutes. Tony Chikwado, grab the microphone. All right, Freeman Iko Tuonye, grab the microphone. Please, Impo Batage to speak. If you don't speak, I'll bring another
We take
person.
you out. Yes, thank you very much. Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, every good Biafrans. Please allow me to use our language because ayana ha gwa ndị Yoruba ma ọ ndị Hausa ma ọ gịnị ọ wụ nwaanyị ka anyị na-agwa anyị na-achọ ịgwa nwunye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuwa uche echi ka m were olu a biko nwaanyị a ọ pụtakwa ọzọ ọkwa nwaanyị apụtago ọzọ mana ihe m chọrọ ka nwaanyị a mara awụdatịna na mgbe ọbụla ọsị hala prime minister taa ọ dị whole Biafrans ka ọ sịrị taa mgbe ọbụla ọsị hala prime minister ntọ ọ dị whole Biafrans anyị niile ka ọ sị ntọ so anyị nwere time.
Sorry, my brother, you are going to continue and I will give you that time.
Thank you.
Based on what you said now, anytime I say ta to the prime minister of Biafra that he has equally told all of us ta.
Yes.
That is the reason why you are hearing me today analyzing her. You understand? The same thing we were doing with Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Once you finger Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, you have fingered all Biafrans. Because Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is our eyes, is our mouth, is our life, he carries our freedom. So we all hoped in him to give us freedom to live like free people, like real human beings, not like animals as it is here in the zoo. Now that they betrayed him, this same woman was at the helm of affair. They betrayed him, and today look at where he is. And now another person came up to rekindle our hope, to bring back the hope, to show us the light again, that look, this is not going to be the end. We will still march to that promised land. Another person who came to carry this hope on, to make sure that the light keeps shining until we reach there. Then somebody will come to finger him. That means he or she must have fingered all Biafrans. Go ahead, my brother.
Thank you very much. And then you some chori ku na ocho ofile na no ma English aso obia bia no ka ishi aso English. I na aso English exactly o te mazi onye ndushi akọwara ya ihe. Ikuku nwanne idi too much na nka. Ahịa si ma gwa gị. Thank you. Uchechi na anyị na-enye gị respect wụ na anyị na-enye mazi onye ndu respect. Uchechi asị na asọkarịa eze anya ekpuru nkata gwa ya okwu, anyị ga-ekpu nkata gwa gị okwu because imebi izuzuru ezuzu. Ilekwa anya ị ga-amakwa Mandela, mgbe Mandela nọkwa n'ime, Winnie Mandela bidokwere ezuzuwekwe, Mandela pụtakwa kwa ya aka. So ya dịla gị surprise na onye ndu ga-apụtakwa kwa gị aka. Ka anyị burugodo ụzọ kwa gị aka ahụ because onye ndu pụta jụọ anyị why anyị ji akwa nwunye ya aka, anyị ga-ewepụtara ya ihe niile nwunye ya kwuru against us because mgbe ọbụla Uchechi pụtara say ta to prime minister all the whole Biafrans owu no mara ihe o cheki o legodu nwunye Ojukwu wu Bianca Ono upon na ihe niile mere Bianca Ono nwatakịrị malụ Ojukwu still calm down to the extent do meshikwa wee wuru Spanish ambassador here. I no here, I riri here, I more respect I nyere ya as our sister. Uchechi, okwa that respect and koji we mwa nwunye Obianora. Uchechi oche no ga emenwu all these things. Respect is a reciprocal nwanne m nwanyị. Kama gwa gị ihe ọzọ. If you ni mo okwu ekwu or ni feel look at prime minister, whole prime minister ka ị na-akpọ nwatakịrị na o mere gịnị? Ma jigodu gị, how old are you Uchechi? Nwunye m togoduru gị atọ. Mana nwunye m na-respect onye ndu. Mgbe onye ndu nwere nsogbu nwunye m oyi bara ya. So ị na-akpọ prime minister nwatakịrị, how old are you? Ka ma jigodu gị afọ ole ka ị nọ? Ọkwa gị anyị na-afụ. Ma gwa gị o, mgbe sọ ụla anyị ga-enweta gị n'ụzọ. Anyị ga-amụa gị ụra, anyị ga-amụa gị, anyị mụa gị ụra. Then mama, anyị ga-amụa because ọwa iso kparị m. Mgbe sọ ụla m ga-enweta gị n'iro, ụra m ga-amụa gị. Uram ga-amụa gị for insulting the whole Biafrans. Echete mgbe same nwa fela kparịrị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. You never say anything. You did not come out to he put out this boy why iji akparị di m ọ maka na ọ nọ ya. Ma no prime minister onye ọbụla mechikwara ọnụ, even ma DOS niile keep quiet until the prime minister apụta.
And my brother, Nwafela did not just insult Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. He also said, na Nnamdi Kanu ga-anwụ na nga.
Yes.
And Uchechi had it. Please, if I bring you, if you are on screen, do not unmute yourself until I ask you to, please. If you unmute yourself again, I will remove you. Go ahead, my brother. Please just minimize it.
Okay, thank you very much. And Uchechi, inụrụ mkparị a that small boy kparịrị di gị. Ihe iwe ji wee mechetere mgbe anyị na-aga na nke fela aga aṅa anwụrụ. This boy panty ka ọ na-eyi pants. Mgbe ahụ pa ya nwụbeghị. Ọ na-eyi pants, ọ dị too small. So and enweghị anything all you could know. All we just na prime minister si na di gị gwara gị don't ever come out and insult him. I money ga mapụta. Even him after very late self. Echekwa mo that day kwuru ya the next day ka ị ga mapụta. Ọkwa ha edupụtara gị. Chinasa Nworu ha na ndị ori ha dupụta gị. Instead of going ga no yekwere with Kanu Ntakalo na ụmụnne di gị ịgazie DOS Radio Biafra. Ebe a nke gara aga na asụrụ ayo oyibo. Okuya, ina kpọpụtara anyị nwa Maazị Nnamdi Kalu. Iche na nwa Maazị Nnamdi Kalu ka nwa Simon ihe mara. Ka iche na nwa Maazị Nnamdi Kalu ka nwa m ihe mara. Ka iche na nwa Maazị Nnamdi ka nwa ikuku ihe mara. Isi adịghị gị mma. Ọ bụrụ na ohi a ka ị na-akụziri nwa a, anyị ga-abịa anara gị nwa, napụta gị nwa n'aka wee zụọ ya ọfụma. Na ihe m na-agwa gị. So don't worry, anyị ka nwere your time. Nke a ka wuru mbido. Thank you very much, ikuku. Azi ekelekwa m ngụ. Ekele m gị. Thank you.
Thank you, Freeman. God bless you.
Yeah.
Are you the same person with Freeman Eki?
Yes. Rasmus.
Okay. Okay, Freeman Iko, my brother, Udoderege, thank you for your contribution.
Yeah, thank you very much. So I'm going to be brief. The truth is that what is going on now is the attack on the Prime Minister is an attack on entire Biafra. Yeah. And what she's trying to do is to get the Prime Minister angry and get the entire Biafra, Biafra Republic government in exile members angry, so that we'll make mistakes, so that we'll attack the son. Another goal is trying to make sure that we are no longer talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because when she gets us angry, we'll say, we're even fighting for your husband. You understand? That is what she's trying to do. The same thing that Kanuta Kanu is trying to do. If you see these people, these interests, the Kanuta Kanu, the Uchechi, DOS, they have common interests. They don't want Nnamdi Kanu out. Yeah. Because when Nnamdi Kanu comes out, a lot of secrets will be revealed. Exactly. Uchechi, as far as I'm concerned, is not working with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't even believe that Uchechi has seen Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for some time now, for years now. No, I am telling you the truth. I do not believe it. You know why? I'm going to tell you why I don't believe that she has seen Nnamdi Kanu has even allowed her to come.
Before you tell me your reason, did you hear Igbo language? Did you hear the word when I said that she is naked? Did you hear?
No, I don't speak Igbo.
But I said it in English. Did you hear when I said
yes,
she's naked?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
So, to give you the reason why I said so, remember the last time she was in Nigeria snapping pictures with Jofor, Ifeanyi Uba, and this guy, Ozekeme. The husband was in the court. While she was busy snapping picture with Ifeanyi Jofor and Uba. Which kind of wife would do that? You are in the UK. You have an opportunity to show solidarity with your husband in court. On that same day, while other people are there showing solidarity with your husband, you are snapping pictures with the enemy of your husband. It shows that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not even want to see her. That is just the truth. So I want Biafrans to disregard everything that she's saying. Let Biafrans not make mistake of attacking the son that she pushed out. She is a trap that she set with that son. We should avoid completely talking about the son, because as far as I'm concerned, that son is Nnamdi Kanu. So nobody should talk about the son.
The issue there is that we don't know the son. Yeah. Nobody knows the son. As I'm speaking to you now, I don't know any of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's child.
Yes.
Not even the most senior one. I don't know, because I don't care about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's personal life.
Yeah.
I am more concerned about him fighting for freedom.
Yes. So
the same thing applies to all of us. We don't know any of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's children because they are not on media. They are not on social media.
They are children.
So how would we be talking about people?
And they are children. That's why I'm saying this woman is dangerous. They are children, 8 years old. For her to bring 8 years old to this, it was a trap. She's
you even try, my brother.
She's
you try.
Evil.
You try. You even know their age. Me, I don't know their age.
She's
I don't know their. I used to know one name Mazi used to mention, but I can't remember.
She pointed out the age in the broadcast. She said the age in the broadcast.
Oh,
so
I didn't listen to
for her to do that to that child, she is evil. And the trap that she said is for us to forget about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to stop talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I want Biafrans listening that woman is number one enemy of the husband. She does not want the husband to come out. And we must do everything. We must double our efforts to make sure that Mazi Kanu is released. Everything we are doing now, we should continue increase it and disregard her completely, but naked her completely. She needs to be put in her place. And Prime Minister Samekpa should stay out of it completely and let Biafrans handle her. Thank you.
You must trust that one. You must trust. Don't even. You don't have to remind him. You don't have. He knows. He knows. Mazi Samanekpa cannot condescend so low to come out to start making analysis and talking about Uchechi. First of all, they are not match. Secondly, he still respects our leader, even though he knows that they have already divorced in spirit, waiting for our leader's release to make it official. Mazi Samanekpa is fully aware that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and this woman have divorced. There can never be husband and wife again.
Biafra Unites, just finally, 30 seconds before I leave, finally, let me say this. For Biafrans who are saying, oh, don't attack her, she's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, for the respect of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no. At this time, it is a no. Because the truth is that her intention is to make sure that the husband, because number one, for a woman who is working with the enemy of the husband, people that the husband has sacked are the people that she's working with. It shows you that she's an enemy of the husband. So for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out her life, we need to stop her from what she's doing. Which means that you are actually respecting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You actually want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out to put this woman in her place. So we need to put her in her place for the husband to come out. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. And another thing is that I haven't seen any genuine Biafran who attacked her. That is the truth. Including me, I have called her Delilah, which is what she's worse than Delilah. That is not an attack. It can never be an attack. I am only responding to what she did and what she said. It's like now somebody coming to tell me that Amaka attacked Yoruba and attacked Bini. How can you say Amaka attacked Yoruba when she's only responding and trying to spare her own life? When people say they are going to buy her children, and you say when she responds, it becomes an attack. So, my brother, thank you very much. The truth of the matter is that we are not attacking her.
We are putting her in her place. We are not attacking her. Let us put her in her place. That's the truth.
Thank you. God bless you. I appreciate your contribution. All right, Charles Mbata, please grab the microphone while I keep searching for the video. Search Mbata, grab the microphone, please. Don't waste time. Oh no, he's not paying attention. All right. Obi, please grab the microphone.
Okay, good evening, my brother.
You're welcome.
Okay.
If you still want to, sorry, hold on. If you still want to make your contribution, if you still want to make your comment, the link is still there on top of the comment section. Let me also post the link again. For those of you who want to come in and make your own contribution, the link is there in the comment section, wherever you're watching from, whether Facebook or YouTube. Please go ahead, Maziobi.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that a piece of, I would like to say, is an advice to the to our leader's wife, the ex-wife, like her. She should know that this struggle is not owned by anybody or any family. Our internal leader started it, and Raf was Rike picked the baton, and now Raf dropped. Now is our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who is in DSS, the dungeon, bearing punishment that he never deserved for our sake. Now he is in. No one else to pick the baton. Mazi Simon Eba courageously picked the baton, abandoning everything that he is supposed to be doing for his own self and his own child and family, and picked the baton. And this woman came out yesterday to rant and say all sort of rubbish Because when I was listening to the broadcast, their broadcast in the morning, it hurt me. You know where she's coming from and where she is going. She don't really know where she's coming and where she is going, because this race is for generational race and nobody owns it. It fall out at any time, and the next person that is going to achieve the goal will pick up the baton and continue the race. It is not owned by anybody, because she might be thinking that or Nnamdi Kanu also dim ewete Biafra mba obu ofu onye. This is for general, not for only person. If the gods has chosen you and later on some you on the way, because this thing this struggle doesn't need anything to hold anybody down. More because it's for our own good, not only for them. So she shouldn't see that it's only for her husband, or that is her husband that will get it and everybody will relax. Oh, na Chineke na tiere mwa n'ime ga-eweta ya. And she can't just come out and be saying that Simon Ekpa is not educated, is not. Time will come when everything unfold. Everything Simon Ekpa just watching nkịtị. But we come. We are going to answer her. But let our leader come out. Thank you for what you're doing and for bringing us together like this again. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. God bless you too. I appreciate you. All right, Ngozi Obi, please grab the microphone and talk to Biafrans. 2 minutes. Eyo. Ogene. Ogene. Ise. Ise. Ogene. Thank you.
Mgbe m na-anụ Uchechi nna ihere bịa na-eme m ihere mega m nsị nwaanyị a because m gere vam heli money ya broadcast ya ihe ọ kọwara nna si, let me speak it for broken English. My brothers and sisters, Biafrans, Uchechi is the one that shoots the husband a gun. If he shoots a husband in the leg, can you remove the bullet? No.
Impossible.
All those things Uchechi is doing is to cover. But it's too late for her. Because we that first daughters of Biafra, we are coming for her. We are going to spring naked and curse her because he wants her husband dead. He wants to marry a politician. He better divorce another, marry a politician and leave our leader alone. And making that man to suffer. And look at they sent that lawyer, that
Ifajuna.
he sent a video to this Uchechi Kanu. Uchechi Kanu is looking to the husband when they are drawing the husband down. When the husband is struggling to die and watching the thing and be laughing. He wanted to kill this man better. Anibia Simba. Anibia no. So even I was disgusting when this woman called the son of our leader. I don't know what this woman is doing. You don't know that calling that son and telling the son of everything, is a mental health of that boy. That boy will teach our own prime minister. As our brother said, brother Erasmus, please, Biafrans, please, I beg you people, we are mothers. Nobody should insult that boy. Nobody should talk about our leader's son. Please. Let's bet. I can do a fam. I can do church vam. You cannot insult our prime minister and go scot-free. Never. And I gave me here. I mother gave me here. Nah, God
No, Norma, Norma, Nwada Ngozi.
Eh?
Can I tell you the truth? The truth.
Yes.
This is from me. I don't know about others. This is from me. Honestly speaking, I am only hearing right now in this broadcast that the son of our leader was brought to Radio Biafra. I'm only hearing it now. In this same broadcast, you are the second person who has said it. The other person, I think Erasmus, said it. You are the second person who said it. I'm just hearing it for the first time. The voice that I'm playing, I did not listen to it more than 1 minute. And I only listened to it from the PM's handle. You don't expect me to go and be listening to Radio Nigeria. Nobody speaks there. The only thing that was bringing me there was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Only. Then at a time, the very first time when I listened to George Onibe those days, so I saw the way he used to make sense. So that means sometimes I used to listen to George Onibe back then. Sometimes, not regularly. So the only person that brings me to Radio Biafra was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because I don't see any other person. The moment George Onibe was sacked, no one else was able to bring me to Radio Biafra again. I'm telling you, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was here with us, nobody was able to bring me to Radio Biafra apart from any time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was having broadcast. Because if Ozom Furuno na Radio Biafra na got some million as far as I'm concerned. All of them.
My brother, do you know another one that woman said? He said they're going to organize, I think 20 something of the, I think this month, other 20 something, that they're gonna make a meeting that the son will come and speak and teach our. Can you imagine a mother bringing out a child?
If I thank you, my sister. If I that is what she was told.
I'm sorry for them because when others are speaking, even sorry, he threatened your husband. He did not say nothing. Fela's son said, now the father would die in the cell. Not our leader. The father will die again, and he will die again. I say so. You understand? Not our leader. You understand? He did not say anything. Not everybody, even the other one that is speaking, that Uche, what that John Fokogene, that one the debut of our leader before. He come and said, Nnamdi Kanu is this, is that, is some robber, is this. He did not come up to challenge them, Our own prime minister, that our own prime minister said, all the whole Biafra Anyamili. Our own Biafra walk all over Anyamili. BP and her, one way be here. Yaka this woman. Oh God, you will never be well with Uchechi. Uchechi, o madiri gi mana ike, o madiri gi mana afọ, o madiri gi no ya, o madiri gi ndị na nna gị nkata na akpa, o yekpuru unu n'isi.
Ise. Thank you, Maz. Norma, Nwada Ngozi. God bless you. Thank you. You have already become emotional. That is to show Biafrans. The person who is talking, I don't know her. As in, we don't have, personal discussion. She entered the studio just as every other Biafran who is here. That's what I'm trying to say. So for her to be that emotional to the extent of even crying, because I can tell that she's crying, that is to show you how this menace has hurt our people. I don't know her. I did not bring her here. At least you can say, hey, it was cooked. Biafra United, but I go somebody called Biabakwa. I don't know her. That is to show you how hot our people are with this menace and shenanigans. All right, Chinelo, please grab the microphone. Everybody use 2 minutes. There are a lot of people in the studio and more people are trying to join while the studio is already full. Please, 2 minutes for everybody. Or we can even minimize it to 1 minute, please.
Ikuku, please, when it reach my turn, don't short my days. God bless you, Mazi Ikuku. Please, our Onyendu always say, ya kwọgọ ya gwa gị ebe ị ga-ada. And Simon, our sweet prime minister, said, I ga-push me. I ga-push me Uchechi, onye arụrụ anị aka, gwakwa na ebe ọ ga-ada. I am we Biafrans, we are not like that. We don't insult our kid. We can never do so. And I trust my sweet prime minister. He will never come out to speak. We are going to fight and naked that onye rụrụ anị. We Biafran, nwaanyị rụrụ anị na-agba ya ọtọ kpuo ya ntụ. A ga-ekpu ya ntụ. Onye ụrụ ka ọ bụ. We all know that he want to cover up how they share the money. We all know that. He abandoned your husband's house. He went and buy a house. Where are you working? We and we Biafrans, we must calculate. We must calculate all those shenanigans you are doing. Not we.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, all those shenanigans.
God bless you. God bless you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Udo. Please, 1 minute. I don't want this broadcast to go beyond 2 minutes, 2 hours, 50 minutes, please. Eza Sibe, please grab the microphone. 1 minute.
Nwanne m nwoke biko ana m ekele n'udu preacher. Ekwuo m okwu before kama na onwe ihe dị m n'ezigbo mkpa m chọrọ ka nyere m aka. Ana m akpọ gị from ala nsọ. Many people n'ebe a na complain na ha amaghị otu esi wee vote. So nyam sị ka m kwatara
write me message on WhatsApp. I will send you the numbers for people that the government have designated for voting. Please write me message on WhatsApp and then you tell me that you are the one who spoke in the studio talking about voting. Thank you.
Okay, because WhatsApp phone m nwere problem, so use my WhatsApp number. Oh yeah, the WhatsApp number can carry.
That's the only way I can assist you. That is the only way. Do you have my number? Do you have my number?
I don't have your number, please. That is why.
Copy the number right now. I'm posting it. I'm sharing it on screen.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay,
copy the number while I bring another person. The number is on the screen. Just copy the number. All right. Okay, please grab the microphone. 1 minute. One minute each, please.
Biafra United, I'm greeting everybody. I don't want to waste time. Actually, it's been long. I've not spoken on any of the Biafran listen because the revelations we made far back and the John I judge them better. I really thank God that Biafrans, anywhere you are a warrior. So at least in where they heard me, many of them paid the price, and thank God I'm freed and in my location. So what I want to tell us, there's a program you made before that these people want to persuade Mazen Nandekalo to denounce our prime minister. Only God knows. I don't know how you got that information. That information.
What happened? Why did we miss you while you are still in the studio?
Took the song to meet our leader because information is correct.
Oh my goodness.
The leader doesn't trust any of them anymore, speaking against our them. So the only way, the only option that they have is to look for a way if he will have a compassionate on the son. And the UKH is this young boy, he's bringing out this young boy, trying to plead on the behalf of the to drop station. That woman is evil. What I'm trying to tell us that woman is all they tried it and talking out to do
my brother. Thank you. Already your network is not good. Thank you. We have received your submission. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. All right. Ezasibe, have you gotten the number, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Send me a message and let me know you are the one that talks about voting. I will send you WhatsApp number of the people who are helping our people to vote. In case any village that the physical voting has not reached in Biafra land, call us on WhatsApp. We will direct you to the people that the government has designated to help our people to cast their vote. Very soon, we are going to enter into the third, which is the last phase of the self-referendum. Make sure that your vote is casted and, of course, counted. So call us, call any BLGIE media warrior. They will direct you to the people that the government has made available to help our people to vote. You must not wait until the physical voting gets to your domain. Make sure that by hook or by crook, your vote is casted and counted. Thank you. All right, Charles Mbata, grab the microphone, please. One minute, everyone. One minute. Go ahead. Charles Mbata, grab the microphone. Charles Mbata is not paying attention.
Hello.
Charles Mbata, please speak up immediately, please. Go ahead.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Go ahead.
Good evening.
You're welcome. Please go ahead. Your minute is counting, please.
Okay, I'm calling from Jamina, Chad. It's my first time to join you for this live program.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I am always watching your program. You are doing a great job. And I use this opportunity to join this live program at this night. I say, may the Almighty God bless you all, the media warrior of Biafra United Nation, and bless our leader, Mazen Nandekano, bless all our Prime Minister, Mazen Simon Ekpa, and also bless the Biafra Liberation Army. They are doing a great job to defend our land. May Almighty bless us, we entire Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you, Mazi. God bless you. All right. Izuchukwu, please grab the microphone.
Good evening, everybody. Ana m ekele onye ọbụla biko nụ esi m ala Biafra werela ya ikwu ana n'olu m dịka m na-ekwu na.
You're welcome. Off your camera. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm okay. So off your camera.
Gani Rebbe or the dark. Gani Rebbe or the dark. No problem. Go ahead.
Okay. biko na ụnọ agbalị ụnọ ihe first time m si nnọọ ka m bata na this stadium mana m abatali wuye so onye first time m ịbatala ya this kind of stadium ịghọtago so mana ka m ghara igbuba oge ihe m na-akọwa bụ ana m ekwusi ya ihe agbara aka eji igo ele onye anyị hụrụ ihe a nwaanyị a na-ekwuchi echi ga-asịrị ọbụ onye abụ onye abụrụ ọnụ abụmọnụ bụ ihe na-eso ya ịghọtago abụmọnụ bụ ihe na-enye nsogbu onye abụ onye abụrụ ọnụ abụmọnụ na-edistọbịa so onye ọbụla abụ onye nwafọ Biafra bụ na-ewere dịka nwunye onye ndu anyị bụ Nnamdi Kanu onye ahụ na-eme mistake onye ahụ abụzi nwunye onye ndu anyị ajụrụ ya eluigwe ajụrụ ya ụwa ajụrụ ya onye ọbụla jụrụ ọ bụ nwunye onye isi anyị so ọ bụ ya bụ ihe m chọrọ ikwu ka a ghara igbuwe oge biko ekele m onye biko kelechara m my prime minister Simon Ekpa I'm proud of him he's my prime minister indeed so kelere m onye ọbụla biko ekele dịrị onye ọbụla.
Thank you, Mazi. God bless you so much for that wonderful contribution. Victor Nonso, please grab the microphone.
Thank you very much, sir. Without wasting much of our time, a very simple and a very short message to Uchechi and her co-host. Taking us back is not going to do you any favor. It's not going to do any of you any favor. Or trying to, at this point, trying to bring issues that doesn't really, add or cannot even bring anything to our liberation. So it's not going to affect us. But one thing is very, very certain. The only thing I just want her to understand is that, after all this propaganda, at the end of the day, the truth is something that you can never run away from. You can never ever shy away from the truth. Calling our prime minister, calling him names and all those things can never stop the Biafran liberation. And I also want her to know that, I also want her to understand that, calling our prime minister names is not going to take us back or it's not going to stop anything. And she should also understand that in this struggle, we have gone so far and we have achieved a lot, under this Biafran government in exile and under the leadership of our prime minister, Mazi Samuel. So all these names that you are calling or you're trying to provoke him or trying to find maybe there's something that's going to say, no, it's not going to, you're not going to get it. So we are here. So just like as our leader, Mazi Samuel said, he said that if I am the only one, they will think that I am mad. I need more people to come and join me in this liberation so that they will understand. But today, I believe that our prime minister is not alone. We are here. So you calling our prime minister, this one he said, is there anything that our prime minister have said that Biafra Unite here cannot say or have not said? Is there anything that Pastor Bam 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 have not said? So why are you always tackling? No, look, let me tell you, you are not going to stop us. We are moving ahead and we are already where we have already gotten to where we are. So your ranting and raving is not going to add, it's not going to subtract anything from what we are doing. Thank you very much. I eat my mic from here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mazi. God bless you, Mazi Victor Nonso. God bless you. Onyekachi, please grab the microphone. 1 minute, please.
Yeah, good evening, sir. One name.
You're welcome.
Yeah, South Africa. Biko, ensi ka m kwuo ugbu a gbasara nwaanyị ọjọọ a na-ekwu okwu ya maka na mụ ama na egogo nwaanyị ego. Onye a ọ narala ego o riele ya na onwere onye n'ime anyị a na-ama ihe gbasara ụmụ ihe ndị a niile. Achọrọ m ka anyị mee dwell on it so much ka ọ hapụ ịbịa wụrụ na ihe ndị mmadụ na-adị ekwu na anyị anọghị together ọ ga-abịa wụrụ ihe ga na-eme. Nwaanyị a na-achọ ka anyị bịa nwee ọgbaghara n'ime onwe anyị. Ihe a niile ọ na-eme bụ ihe ndị ọjọọ ndị zuzu kọntrị na-eme. Ndị anyị na ha ga nọrọ n'ofu ebe si na anyị nọ na one country.
Let me cut you short, brother. Hold on. If I bring you into the screen, do not unmute your microphone. If you unmute your microphone without you being the speaker, then I will remove you, please. Now, my brother Onyekachi, anything we are doing today in this very struggle is for our own good and benefit. It's for the strictly, I said strictly first. It is Biafra first. And when you say Biafra first, you are not talking about the empty land. You are not talking about the geographical location called Biafra land. You are talking about the inhabitants. Let this be very, very, clear to everybody. Whenever you hear anybody say Biafra first, we are not talking about the land. We are talking about the people. Because if the people are not there, the land becomes useless. Animals will inherit the land. Animals, it will be wilderness, just like normal forest. So it is the people, the inhabitants. Now, whatever we are doing, we are not doing it because of what people can say. They are not in unity. They are scattered. The Yoruba media has been using that propaganda for many years. Today is no longer existing. We have put that media propaganda to the right place where they belong. We have put them into the abyss where they belong. So that propaganda doesn't sell again. So any impediment on our way to freedom will be completely crushed. If it's media crush, we'll crush it. If it's physical crush, we'll crush it. It doesn't matter whichever way or who. We are not fighting tribal war. We are fighting to be free. So if the impediment happens to be a Biafran, that impediment will be crushed. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. All right. Maze one neighbor. Please grab the microphone.
Ikuku.
Guinea name.
You're welcome. Unite.
Dogu.
Ashoboga drege maneke.
You see?
Drege manoria, drege mana for drege manampo. Likewise, when you share your masses, Simon Eba, Namazi Nandekalo. Dear friends, because I want to tell you, everybody today listen to this program. Uchechi for Biakwoku that came out to talk about our Prime Minister. Somebody being pursued in the spirit by the father-in-law. Are you surprised?
Imagine.
She came out openly and told us that she dreamt and the father-in-law was chasing her out of the compound. Onya bagoni mahia. Their friends should not worry themselves. How will Onya bagona almost water? Here, every one of us question them and we support. Let us support our leadership. We'll be Biafra government in exile with all our heart. The media warriors. How about the real media warriors? How about Ira Tumoko Kokebechonunda? How about Tede Nukumon Raf? All of them. Ada de Orama. Because Biafrans don't devote too much time. Even Wayano, Lago. And when Bana Simara and Ogafego Bandre, on Pogatre now. After Pogatre, go come more, Kono, Mama Potation, Kuna, one Catholic. Sorry, Nebula. Najisenike, Chuku Biafra Biago. Thank you.
Without the reggae, Machineke. All right, Chief Lady Victoria, Chief Lady Victoria, please grab the microphone.
Ndewo no ụmụnne m. Amaghị ihe okay. Biko ihe chọrọ ịgwa ụnụ na ndị be anyị bụ nwaanyị a, let us not pay attention to whatever she's saying. Men listening to her broadcast, ụnụ ga-ahụ that isi mebiri nwaanyị. Ihe anyị ga na ihe ọ ga-apụtara social media na broadcast IPOB media ịgwa anyị na ọ tụkwasara ụkwụ ya ụkwụ na elu Nnamdi Kanu na-akọ rubbish onye di ya nọ na DSS, onye di ya na-asọfa bịa ọ na-akọ rubbish. Ọkwa ndị na-ege ya when we listen to her ka anyị maragodi where she's coming from. Ọwụ na anyị pay attention. chọrọ ịgwa ụnụ gwanụ nwanne anyị nwoke bụ ele aha ya prime minista anyị ya kọntinu na-eme ihe ọ na-eme nwaanyị a wefule efu ekperi maka ọwụ my happiness wụ na Simon ịkpagbotakwara nwa agadiga nwa nwoke ọwụ naanị ya uwe anyị amụrụ nwa nwoke. So that is not what we are talking about. When it comes to that, ndị mụrụ nwa nwoke apụta but ụmụ nwaanyị ibe ya bụ ndị ga-asa ya okwu a ọ bụrụ prime minista ọ bụrụkwa n'ụlọ ụmụ nwaanyị ibe ya ga-apụtakwa chalenjie ya gwakwa ya okwu kọọ ya ọnụ gwa ya nye oche ebe ọ ga-anọ. Biko let us not pay her no mind. Ụmụnne m kọchinu unu nweta ihe anyị na-eme ka anyị na-asọpọtụkwa ihe anyị na-eme until ihe anyị na-eme enweghị isi. That's all I can tell you people. Ka Chineke na-agba unu ume na-enye unu nkasi obi na-provide for all of you. Unu eji na-arụ ihe unu na-arụ anyị hụkacha aka ọrụ unu. Chineke nna ga-anọnyere unu n'aha Jizọs. Amen.
Thank you, Nwada Chief Lady Victoria. God bless you for your contribution. We are not devoting time for Uchechi. Like as I said from beginning, this is going to be only one-time broadcast. I don't have a time. I only want to, do the necessary, the needful, and then dump her into the abyss where she belongs. It's not going to be my daily thing. Yeah, but since she come out once, I will address her once. That is how it is. And she will never, ever distract us, no matter, even if she's coming on Radio Fulani every blessed day. Be rest assured that she can never distract us because she doesn't have the capacity to do so. We are focused. These are one of the things, like as I said, any impediment, be it media impediment or physical impediment, wherever that impediment comes from, we will crush it. Thank you. God bless you. Biafra or die, please grab the microphone.
Ikuku, good evening. Good evening. Aladio Rama, good evening. Ka m gbapụ ya ọsọ enwe m oke okwu m ga-ekwu na ihe a but ihe nwere m ihe atọ m ga-agwa Uchechi. Nnamdi Kalu nwe bọtụ once Nnamdi Kalu pụtara ọ ga-agaga mee DNA test mara ma ihe ọkwa nwa ya turu o ji na-eklem na ya nwa Maazị Nnamdi Kalu. Another one wụ Nnamdi Kalu echigo Uchechi warning ka ọ hapụ ebe na-apụta na midia na-edistọbụ Simon Ekpa na our freedom. Another three things wụ Biafran Liberation Army adịghị happy n'ebe Uchechi na Uchechi nwa nwapụta na social media again bụ okwu gbasara this struggle. Biafran Liberation Army we go for her. Thank you. Yeah, I am Chabi. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The thing which is there is that thank you, my brother Biafra. Bye. God bless you. But let me address your few statements. Biafra Liberation Army has absolutely nothing to do with Uchechi. First and foremost, she is not here. She's not here with us. She is in Europe or UK, to be precise. Biafra Liberation Army is too busy and occupied to leave Biafra land and travel to look for Uchechi wherever she is. We don't have a time, and she's just a one person. All just like a ant to compare with the humongous task ahead, the onerous task ahead. So Biafra Liberation Army has no time for her. That is number one. And number two, if she has any group of criminals like her man friend Jofo has to come and disturb the peace of our people, they will be dealt with. That is when Biafra Liberation Army will come in action, will come into action. So that is how it works. As far as this land of Biafra is concerned, we cannot allow any terrorist to take it over, be it Igbo person or Fulani person or Yoruba person or Efik person, a Bibio person, a Job person. Go and ask Asari Dokobo, where is his Asawana today? Once you come here to terrorize our people, whether you are Igbo or not, you will be confronted and deal with decisively. So we don't have time to send Biafra Liberation Army personnel to London or to do with anybody, or to go to Uchechi's family to deal. We don't have their time, because we are not fighting to buy anybody. But once you become a danger to the life and properties of our people, you will be confronted. So she can rant as much as she can on Radio Biafra. Nothing will happen to her. By the time Biafra comes, then she will face the law according to the laws of our land and according to her deed. That is how it works. Thank you. God bless you, my brother, for your contribution. Aruche, Ara Uchenna, grab the microphone and use the mic, please.
Thank you, sir. Ndị be anyị ekene m ụnụ.
Can you turn down the other listening device you are using to watch the broadcast? Turn the volume down.
Biko ihe nwere ikwu.
Put off the volume you are using to listen.
Yes, I put it off.
But I'm still hearing my voice. Okay, go ahead. Just use your 1 minute.
Okay. Asị m ka m kelee unu nye ọrụ narị ọ dịghịzi. Ihe nwere ịjụ, achọrọ m ka m mata ka m ga-esi votu, because anọ m na Asaba.
Are you not here when I shared my number on WhatsApp, the Biafra Unite WhatsApp number? Did you not see the number?
No, I did not. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, copy the number. Is now on the screen. Copy it immediately.
Okay.
In fact, let me see if I can bring the number directly. Just 1 minute. Where is that number? Where is that number? Because there's no need of you now. As I put my number there on the screen, our people will start calling and disturbing. So let me quickly, share the number of the Biafrans that the Biafra government has designated to help our people, to cast their votes. So let me see if I can see that screenshot as quick as possible. While I look for that, Charles Mbata, you have spoken before. Tonex, can you grab the microphone and speak to us, please? Tonex, are you there?
Yes.
Okay,
good
go
evening.
ahead, please. Go ahead.
Good evening, Ikukunowe. Good evening, Biafrans all over the world. I'm not here to take much of our time. We've already said enough to Uchechi and Omalaso, Yasu, Nikwa, Omalaso, Yasu, Nana. So I'm only here just to sing one song for her, which goes like this. Uchechi, ihere megi n'ụwa, ihere megi, mangi mando tuki, ihere megi. All the evil that you've been doing, I don't know if we should start telling you what to do or the right thing to do. You see our Prime Minister, who is there, the genuine one, and you see the DS and the likes of Ejiofor and co. You know how you people used to do it. We are not there when you're having your numerous meetings with Asare Dokobo and God knows who. We don't know how you people got money involved, shared yourself and all of that. But there's one thing I just have to tell you. There is one thing that is unique about we, the genuine Biafrans, we the autopilot, we with the Prime Minister. Once we discuss you as a problem, once we speak about you as a problem, I don't know how that thing normally comes to happen. Nemesis will come for you immediately. Karma will come for you immediately. And Uchechi, this same thing we are also saying to you that after from henceforth upwards, karma will come for you because we've already discussed you and we have said a lot of things about you. We've prayed and also God for who do ga-esi nwere kwubi okwu gwa Chukwu okwu maka na anyị bụ ụmụ Chukwu. You understand? And using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a point of contact and all those who has gone down on this struggle. Uchechi, you will never go scot-free of everything you and your cohort has ever done to this movement and to this government. A last of warning to you, you can decide on your own whether to do something positive now with your time or to continue with your Radio Biafra and with your nonsense with the DOS and your cohort. All we know is that on that judgment time, there won't be any mercy. And that's how it
Thank
will
you.
be. Thank you, people.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. All right. The number is right now on the screen. You can see the number there. Copy any of this number that you see on your screen. Copy like 1 or 2 or even 3 numbers there separately. Copy them so that you can be able to send them, WhatsApp message, and they will help you to cast your vote. These numbers on the screen are official, and they are from the government of Biafra in exile. They are helping our people to cast their vote. You can copy as many as you can. We have line 7, line 8, line 9, line 10, line 11, line 12, including the first one. So copy any of these numbers in case if you haven't voted before. Copy these numbers and send them WhatsApp message. Tell them that you want to vote. Bring your village people who are disturbing you that they want to vote. And unfortunately, the Biafra de facto government in homeland have not been able, to reach your side. Copy these numbers, bring those people's their information, send them to these WhatsApp numbers, and their votes will be casted and counted at the same time. Please, very, very important that we have 50 plus millions of Biafrans who have voted. It's not going to be enough because we are more than 50 million, even though we have superseded our initial expectation. We cannot stop because every Biafran voice is important. So please copy the number as I'm speaking because I'm ending the broadcast right away. God bless you all. If you haven't copied the number or you are on your way copying the number while I end the broadcast, you can still replay it. When you get to where the number is on the screen, you can pause the broadcast, you can pause the video and copy the numbers as much as you can. Thank you. God bless you all for listening. I appreciate you. From me from here, good evening. And God bless you all. Bless our Prime Minister. Bless the BLA. And of course, every genuine Biafran fighting assiduously for our freedom. Good night and God bless.